Microphones are on, and I think we're live. I think we are live. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us for part one of our Harakiri Blades of Honor campaign, which is 12 chapters, but each chapter, some of them consist of an adventure phase and an exploration phase. Some of them are just an exploration phase. So I don't know how many sessions there are in total. Joel, one of the designers, is in the chat. Even if there's half of the chapters, that it's probably 18 sessions. But the plan is that we're going to be playing this on a Tuesday night, and we even have a fifth player to stand in. Hello, Rob, if you're watching. Rob is our stand-in player who will take the place of one of us if we can't make it. Although if I can't make it, we're probably going to we're probably going to skip it. Can't leave you guys in charge of this computer. So yes, we're going to start off. Now, this is not a sponsored playthrough, so it's not going to be up to my normal quality. I don't have any fancy camera angles. I might do some on the fly, if you can pass me my remote. Thank you. And as far as the rules go, we've had a browse through the rules, but this is going to be our first proper session. So we are going to be learning things a little bit as we go along. And yeah, Joel is in the chat and he's here to help us if we need him. Now, this is a cooperative campaign style game, which is set in, it's kind of feudal Japan, but mixed with fantastical elements. There's going to be monsters and there's going to be magic and all sorts of things like that. There's a lot of narrative in this game, and in fact, I'm not going to read this, don't worry. There is 2 full pages of narrative before the campaign begins, and in addition to that, each of the 4 characters, and it is 4 characters only, so if you play this with fewer than 4 players, you will have to multi-hand it. You will have to play all 4 characters, and that is because these characters are essential to the overall storyline. Each character has their own backstory, so there's a lot of flavour in here to get you used to it. And what we are going to read tonight is we are going to read the introduction to chapter 1. So if you guys want to have a snooze for 10 minutes.
No, I want the story.
Right, it is dawn in Japan. The new companions, I think that's us, we've spent a pleasant night at the inn, regaining their energy and getting to know each other. Oh, they rise early to investigate the port of Ice, which is down here. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Issei, probably Issei. Wondering what their objective might be, as the Tengu did not reveal it to them. They do not have to wait long. A little girl steps in front of them, and to their surprise, an omamori just like theirs hangs from her neck. So we've all got this thing, which is part of the backstory which we haven't read, but we've all got this pouch, which is Hirobo's omamori.
Yep.
Anyway, this little girl's got one of them as well. Good morning, travellers. We have been expecting you, says their unlikely hostess. Our mutual friend, Hirobo, sent me. Please follow. And then she whispers, don't ask questions. Intrigued by this welcome, they follow, quickly leaving the docks behind. Where is she taking us? Akira asks Tomo. I don't know, but contrary to what usually happens to me, she inspires confidence. We must be on the right track in this beautiful city. I remember these streets from my first visit. My father brought me to visit a family friend, a most prestigious shokunin, who crafted beautiful shamisen. I apologise in advance for all of the mispronunciations of these Japanese words, because I don't know how they're supposed to be pronounced. How wonderful is the shamisen, says Hikaru. I recall so well the sound of its strings. Okay, so it's a musical instrument then. When I was a child, a musician who played it used to visit my village every year. It was one of the rare moments when we could interrupt our training. Hattori intervenes. Who's that? Me. That's you. Joining the conversation. But it has been so long, everything has changed. The last time I saw a shamisen was before the war. Much has been lost since then, Hikaru says, looking serious. We must return our people to the joyful melodies of the shamisen in the lands of Japan. And it all begins here, in Issei, the glorious cradle of the Firefly clan, says the Ronin Akira, his voice full of pride. It is truly an honour that Hirobo chose this city for whatever we have come to do. Here we are. Please, they await you, the little girl says. Without realising it, they have crossed the entire city. They enter a humble house, and an old man greets them. Welcome to my home. My name is Bubashi. It is an honour to have you here. Please sit and make yourselves comfortable. We can discuss a great deal, quite calmly, for there are no unwanted ears nearby. Tomo asks, You know Hirobo, don't you? True, young archer, very true. To my regret, I merely lead a weak resistance here in Issei. Well, perhaps it's a bit adventurous to call us a resistance, since we are very few, but we do what we can. The big clans are subdued, and their passivity is understandable. Passivity? Yeah, okay. For they know that the tyrant's henchmen will viciously avenge any uprising, but nothing will stop our resistance from doing what we can. That is why I know you will be glad to hear what I am about to reveal, the reason that has brought you here. For you must believe me when I say this, there is hope. What is this all about? For all of the Kami's sakes, speak plainly, Akira says. All right, indeed, honoured persons, of course. I won't beat around the bush. The Emperor's son lives. The boy is alive? How do you know such a thing? And where is he? The questions fly from Tomo. I beg you, remain calm. During the 100 days of Edo, the Emperor's faithful followed his orders to get him out of the cities to safety. The boy has remained hidden, shifted from hiding place to hiding place during the war. He ended up in our resistance's hands. So you have him, says Hattori, shaking his head in wonder. I didn't expect to hear anything like that. The rightful heir is safe. Master Babashi pauses, looking grave. I regret to say there is also bad news. The little one passed from one hiding place to another until he reached the Tengu forest to the west. Our operatives have warned us that this place is no longer safe. We fear the Shogun knows that the boy lives and has discovered where he is hiding. You can imagine what he intends. He has laid siege surrounding the forest, preventing us from gaining access and saving the child. We are living a race against time. Every day that passes, the Shogun and his entire army get closer to him. That is why you are here. We need your help. Hirobo trusts your abilities, and I trust his judgment. Find a way into the forest and save the child. Master Babashi turns to each of the 4 warriors in turn. Even if you succeed, we need more. You must awaken your clans to join the fight, because as I told you, there is still hope. If you want to climb and you don't have a way, make the ladder, said the monk. Venerable Master, I assure you that if it is necessary to reach the child, we will make that ladder before the last flower falls, Tomo adds. Right, there you go. So that's the backstory to the campaign. And at this point, if you haven't worked it out by now, there are going to be spoilers. If you are interested in this game and you want to play it yourself, then I would switch off now. I mean, we'll go through the rules first, and then you might want to switch off, because with any campaign-driven game like this, there are going to be some spoilers. But if you're going to join us for the journey, then excellent. Right, so every particular thing has a setup, and our objective is to enter the Tengu forest, but we can't because there are these markers on it, which means the path is not there. We can't go in. Influence track. So this particular scenario has a maximum of 6 rounds. So at the end of round 6, that's it. It is over, and we read a failure due to ending. If we don't complete it first.
Okay.
The Shogun's influence, in round 1, the Shogun's influence is going to go to 4, and then it's going to go up by 2 every round beyond that. When it hits 12, we also lose. So it goes to 4.
1, 2.
In round 2, it'll go to 6. In round
4
3,
rounds.
8. Yeah, there are ways we can reduce the Shogun's influence.
Okay.
And there is a failure due to the Shogun getting 12 influence. There is a trigger on round 4. So when we get to round 4, something happens, and we read a particular section in the storybook.
Yeah.
The components, the travel cards, which are here. So they are made up of Arc A. So the travel cards are divided into A, B, and C, and there's a whole bunch of numbers. We are using Arc A and numbers 1 to 7. So they've all been shuffled. We don't know what's there. We're going to draw from the bottom. The Shogun's influence cards are here. There are 4 influence cards for chapter 1, but one of them has been set aside. It told me to set one of them aside. So we have 3 Shogun's influence cards. We draw one of these each round. Apparently we'll never run out. So we'll see. There's obviously something on those, but those ones are specific for this particular adventure.
Okay. We
We have the Tengu Forest location card. We have the mission cards for chapter 1, which are these 3. There's actually 4, but it's told me to set one aside.
Yeah.
We probably want to have a look at those, but if you notice on the map, we have 3 scrolls. So scroll number 1 is mission number 1. Scroll 2 is mission 2, and scroll 3 is mission 3.
Yeah.
So we know where we
know
want
where
to
they
go
are.
because of that. When we reach the Tengu Forest, we read a particular section in here, and once there are enemies on the board, during the Shogun's turn, all of the enemies advance 3 locations towards the Tengu forest using the shortest path.
Which is where we're going. Right.
And me and Davey, we have personal missions for this particular scenario. So we've in our book it told us to read a particular section, and I have a token here and here. And Davey, you've got one here, here, and here.
Yep.
Only we can interact with that token on that particular space. Right, that's the setup done. So, rules. We play over a series of rounds. Each round is divided into various steps. The first step is we advance the round marker. So let's do that. Paul, you're in charge of the round marker.
Nice initiative.
That one. So it goes to 1. Right, so we're on round 1. Then we put the Shogun's influence on its starting value, which is 4, and it will go up by 2 every round. And then we draw and resolve a Shogun's influence card. So let's do that. Let's do that now. So if you give it that to Paul. Now, if the Shogun's influence is 5 or less, in other words, if it's in the green section, read the green bit.
Yep.
If it's in the yellow section, read the yellow bit. And if it's in the red section,
The green
read the
piece.
red bit.
Occupied regions. The Shogun hordes are advancing throughout Japan. All roads in a territory are considered dangerous if that territory has 3 or more Kachai present.
What's that?
Yeah. All roads in a territory.
Yeah.
So there are ordinary roads.
There are imperial roads, and
okay.
travelling along those is
Usually safe.
it's safer. Whereas if you travel along these paths, it's more
Okay,
dangerous.
right. So it's saying all roads in a territory are considered dangerous if that territory, so that section, if you like,
Yeah.
has 3 or more Kachi.
Okay.
Kachi.
I don't
Those
know
are
what catch is.
actually our enemies.
Ah,
And
Catchy.
you're going to need to get... You've got sun dropped, haven't you? I haven't painted those.
Okay, I'll get those in a minute. So these are the territories.
Mm-hmm.
It's less clear on the board, but if you look at the colours,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
so you can see that
Oh, yeah.
this area here
Yeah.
is the
Colours.
purple territory.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's one for
There's
each clan.
symbols as well.
Mm-hmm.
They got symbols.
The symbols. Yeah.
Yeah, colour and symbol. Yeah.
Okay. So if there are 3 catchy
Hyrule.
in a territory,
Yeah.
all roads in a territory are considered dangerous if that territory has 3. Shouldn't be a comma there. Or more catchy present. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's not going to actually
that
that's not
won't
going to
happen.
affect us. I don't
Yeah.
think there's any enemies on the board at all. But that is the Shogun's turn. Right. Then we activate the enemies, but there are no enemies. And now we go to the character's turn. So each character at the start of the character's turn is going to have 3 of these action point markers. And what we can do is we can take it in turns in whatever order we want to. And on your turn, you use your 3 actions, and then it's somebody else's turn. So you know who's had a turn because all of their actions will be face down. There are various things that you can do with your actions, but once you've started an action, you have to finish that action before doing another action. But there are free actions, and importantly, free actions can be done in the middle of other things. So if you're traveling, you can travel, do a free action, travel a bit more, free action, continue traveling. What you can't do is you can't travel, attack, and then continue traveling.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So briefly speaking, the travel action allows you to move on the board. But the travel action is special. Even though you have 3 actions, you can only do the travel action once. Your default movement is 3, but all characters start with one of the abilities. And if you have 1 dexterity, is it dexterity or agility or whatever it's called?
Agility, I think.
Dexterity, which I think is Davey. No, it's not
No,
Davey.
not me.
It's the ninja. It's you.
Me. Yep.
Right. So your default movement is 4, and you've got a kami power.
Which gives me an extra movement.
So you 2 have got a default movement of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now, even though you can only travel once in the adventure phase, you can exert yourself by spending any amount of extra ones of those for 1 additional movement.
Mm-hmm.
So if you really wanted to. There is also a thing called group movement. If 2 characters start in the same location, they can move together. The advantage of group movement is you never draw a travel event. So if you're moving as a group,
Safer.
you just don't get a travel event whatsoever. And we can read the rules on travel, group travel, when we need to.
Okay.
And we'll also read the rules on travelling by sea, because if you're at a port, you can travel for 3 movement points and 10 money to any other location that has a port. So from there to there, or from here to wherever else.
Yeah.
Right, next, other things that you can do. You can interact with a mission token or a matching clan token. So any of us can interact with one of these. It is an action to do so, but only us, only the player whose thing it is can interact with that. When you interact with them, when you interact with one of these, you flip the card over and you'll follow the instructions on it. When we interact with one of these, it tells us in our book what we need to read. Cities. Right, if you go to a city, then there are all sorts of things that you can do depending on the icons that are available in that city. So Kyoto has a blacksmith. It allows you to purchase one card from your own personal pile of blacksmith items. Now, mine costs 40 money and we don't start with any money. So I suspect we might not be doing that today.
Yeah. Okay.
But where there is a blacksmith, you can buy one of your blacksmith items. You can also sell your items for half the cost, but I probably wouldn't do that. And you can also repair your armor. So your armor over the course of the game will get damaged, its resistance will drop, and you can get it repaired for 10 money at the blacksmith. The potion bottle is a market, and when you go to the market, you draw 3 cards from that market deck. So that's a big market deck. You draw 3 cards from it. You can buy whatever you want. Whatever you don't buy gets shuffled back in. There is an inn, which looks like a bowl of soup. Spend 10 money to regain health equal to your level +2. We are all level 1 at the start of the game.
Yeah, I don't think that's soup because there's chopsticks.
Is that chopsticks?
Looks like it to me. Looks
noodles,
like noodles
is
to
it?
me.
Noodles.
Well, it looks like noodles.
It's an inn.
It's an inn. Right, there's a sanctuary. Now, I don't think this is going to matter because you need to spend karma. None of us have karma yet. But these sanctuaries, which are in a white border, if you go to a sanctuary and you spend karma, every 3 karma you spend will move you up on your kami track.
It is karma here, presumably.
Nope.
No.
Nope, that's spirit. Karma is this. So you will collect these, and this is for later on in the campaign, but you can go to a sanctuary, spend 3 karma, and move up on the kami track. So each of us has a kami card, which is basically a deity that we sort of worship, and we start off at the bottom, but as we progress up that, we get access to bigger and better abilities.
Okay.
Right, okay.
That's good.
Other things that you can do, if you are in a city, you can just work and you gain 2 money as an action. And if you're not in a city, you can camp and regain 1 health. So, and you can interact with a special location card, which is these.
Yep.
Right, okay. But this one's different. This will trigger whenever we enter it.
Okay.
Okay, free actions. So, and attacking. If there's an enemy on your space, you can attack it.
Right.
That's another action. We'll come on to that later on as well. So, free actions. Using an item. If you've got an item that says consumable, none of us have any, but if it says consumable, you return it to the market deck and use it. Some of them have uses, and we track those uses with other counters. If you have 2 weapons, you can only have 1 equipped. The other one would be sideways. You can swap them as a free action. Other things you can do. Share. So a free action with 2 characters that are in the same location is they can share information about the quests. So what you do is you share a location with another character. Sorry, an active character that shares a location with another character can exchange coins, heads. So whenever you kill an enemy, you're going to get a head. and you can...
I don't want to be carrying them around.
You carry them around
and
and you sell them for money. So you can give them to other people. Items, equipment, and even mission or event tokens. Because in that deck, there are certain items which require 1 knowledge to use. And I can't use them. And you can't use them. And you can't use them. But you're clever. So even though you can't see anything, you've got 1 knowledge. Right. So there are certain items in that deck which we could buy, we could have, but we can't use them. So we give them to you.
Yep.
Here you go. What does this do?
I am the knowledge man.
It's a can opener.
You can tell that by looking at me, can't you?
If any character at the active location, if any character at the active character's location has placed a clan token on the map, then each other character in the location may also place their tokens on the board in the area indicated by the active mission. This is called sharing information. Right. At this point, we'll tell
So
you
was
about
that, was that missions or was that for these?
That's these.
That's
'Cause
these.
only I can go there to do that.
But
But
you can share me with if I go there.
if
you
I've
can share that
understood
with
this
me.
correctly,
Mhm.
as a free action, I can say I'm going to share, and if any character at the active character's location has a clan token on the map as a result of an active mission, that is not a personal mission.
Ah.
Right. So
Right,
these
so we can
ones,
share these.
Yeah. So what will happen? Just
Yeah.
looking ahead, when somebody goes to number 1,
Yeah.
and we flip that card over, they are going to put their token because only they know what to do.
there. Okay. Yeah, got it.
So if they then decide I'm not going to do that, I'll go and tell Paul. He'll go and do it.
Yeah.
What you can do is you can come in here and you can go, oi, go over there, do it. So personal ones, no, but ones that have been placed due to missions, yes.
Okay.
Now, let's talk about this. This is a once per phase ability, and a phase being this is the adventure phase. So in other words, at some point this evening, one of us can use this, but whenever you use it, it exhausts everybody's.
Okay.
So I'm not sure, and Joel might be able to answer this, I'm not sure why we've each got a physical card. I think you only need one of these cards in the game,
Right.
And then one of us chooses to.
and one of us chooses to
when
use
to use
it,
it.
and once one of us has chosen to use it, it has been used. Thematically, we each do have one,
Yeah.
but you might as well just have one component in the game. And what it allows you to do, and Joel did leave me a voicemail about this earlier on, but it was basically they can do the sharing stuff no matter where they are.
I guess you might want to share your own mission with that because it
No,
says
you
it
can't
says
share
a
personal
single
ones.
active
You
mission.
can't.
Yeah, can't share personal ones.
can't.
It's those.
We're not
Okay.
interested in you finding your grandmother's cat.
No.
Oh, right. Thought you were going to help me with that. I don't want to climb
So,
the tree.
example, Davey goes over here, flips that over, it tells him to go here. He can't be bothered, so he uses this,
To say this is what we need
and
to do.
suddenly we can all now put our tokens in there.
Then we can go do
Okay,
that.
fair enough.
Yeah, so it allows us to share. No, we've got walkie-talkies, but they only work once a month. It is effectively, I think, what it is.
Okay.
Joel, have I got that right? Okay, so free actions, sharing. That's it. So the free actions are using an item, swapping your weapons, and sharing. Okay?
Yep.
There's
Good.
lots of other rules in here, such as attribute tests, combat tests. I think we read them when we get to them. But I will just mention about our character skills. So each of us has a skill, which is our level 1 skill. As we go up levels, we will get more skills, but we can choose. At level 1, we don't have a choice. It is two-sided, but it's the same on both sides. Okay? But once we get higher levels, we can choose. It does say that Kami skills, that's these will become active once you achieve affinity equal to the level. The Kami skill with requirement 1 can be used in the adventure phase. It says here.
Can be.
So
Yep.
everybody's level 1 Kami skill can be used in the adventure phase. Mine is the best.
You chose that character.
If I die, I come back to life.
Ah, yeah, that's good.
So, I mean, that sounded like quite a good ability to me.
That did.
Okay.
But if once you get to Kami 3 and 6, they are not used in the adventure phase. They are for the exploration phase.
Just don't die, Paul. and it's
Just
fine.
don't die. You're right.
Die, you'll be right.
Skills. Character skills are not used in this phase. So whatever text is printed on there doesn't work in this phase.
Okay.
However, at the bottom is a trait. That trait is active. So I am a diplomat.
Survivor.
Stealthy.
Mystic.
Okay. So if we come across some kind of event card that refers to that trait,
Yeah.
right, cut path tokens. Characters cannot travel over roads that have cut path tokens on them. Who'd have thought? Defeated characters, we don't need to read that because we're not going to die. Personal missions. Characters can get delayed. If that happens, remind me and I'll read this. And apparently cities can get burnt down. So, do we have enough?
Yes.
Who's going to go first while I finish my cup of tea?
Let's go venturing.
Well, what we need to decide is if we're going to go off individually or if we're going to go
As a party.
as a group. Because if we go make at least two together, you don't then get one of these event cards because it's safer to travel as a group. Now we move 4, and you two move 3. So it would possibly make sense if we were going to move together, the 2 of us to go 4.
I do want to go over there. Apparently, there's 2 yokai fighting over there, so I want to see what that's all about. There's mad animals over here and a burning library over here, and that one interests me the most.
Well, what we could do is if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, we could head that way.
Yep.
So that we can explore your burning library.
And that's all along Imperial roads. Not that it matters because you're travelling together, so you don't draw an event.
Yeah.
Or we could just, one of us could just go there on the safe on the Imperial roads, not draw an event card.
So group travel, if travelling as a group, the active character nominates, in agreement with the other players, one or more other characters in the same location at the beginning of the travel action to be part of the group. So you don't need to start your turn in the same space. You just need to start your travel action in the same space.
Okay.
All non-active characters in the group will receive 1 fewer action when they activate, but they will not count as having taken their travel action this round.
Oh, so they can travel again.
So they can then travel again when it's their turn. The group gains a number of movement points equal to 3, plus the dexterity of the character with the lowest dexterity.
Oh, so it will lower our movement to everyone else.
Common denominator.
So unless we move together.
So you two want to move together
Yeah.
for 4.
Now, it doesn't say plus any extra abilities, but I think it does mean extra
Although
abilities.
we don't actually gain anything by travelling together because we're travelling
We're
on
travelling on
safer
safe road
roads.
anyway.
We
Well,
could go
you still get an event. You'll
Oh.
just resolve the green side of the event instead of the red side of the event.
and that's the same whether we're as a group or...
No, as a group, you don't draw a card.
Don't draw a card
Yeah,
at all.
that's what I mean. Okay. So, what do we want to do?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to move, I'll go with you, and it means I still get my travel action, which means I could actually get to Osaka. But...
So do you get to do this with me and then have a travel action as
On
well?
his own turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we
So
do
I'll
that, then?
Yeah.
So you flip over one of your tokens.
Yeah,
you
I
flip
flipped
over
over
one of
one.
your tokens. It's Pete's go.
Mm-hmm.
So we both go...
So you go 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And that was still your turn, and you've had 1 action.
So my second action will be to read this.
Yep. So flip it over and see what it says.
Talk to the daimyo. Daimyo? I always get that wrong. It's daimyo, isn't it?
Daimyo, I think.
Daimyo.
Not Dynamo. He's like a card magician, isn't he?
Yeah.
Upon arrival at Kyoto, you are informed that the daimyo has travelled to the castle of Osaka to discuss important matters. He will be able to receive you there. Place 1 clan token on Osaka.
So that's your player token. So if you put that on there.
Oh, and was this supposed to be secret and you not know about it?
No. It's fine. Oh, we don't know about it.
it.
But you can share that information with me as a free action,
I
right?
can share that information with you, but not with...
Not with them,
Not
because
with
they're over
You
there.
don't want them to
No,
do it.
exactly. Not them, no. And I can actually go to Osaka next.
So you could go and
So as
visit
a free
the daimyo
action, you could share that information
with...
Yeah, would you like to share that with me?
Yeah,
with Hikaru.
with Hikaru.
And then you put a clan token in there. So that's the difference between these tokens. It's a clan token.
Mm-hmm.
So if
Not
it was
personal.
that side up,
It's
it's
personal.
personal.
Yeah.
Nobody else can do it.
Got you.
If it's that,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Got it now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got 1 action left. Well, I don't have any money, I don't think. Do I start with money?
Yeah, Joel is saying he's taking the shine off my thing. I said I can't die. I can die, but I automatically succeed on resurrection tests.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. So you're not immortal.
I was
You just come back-
exaggerating.
You just come back to us.
I
Taking
come
the
back
wind
to
out of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we start with any money?
No.
No.
It specifically said
So if I go to the market, I can't buy anything.
correct. But you've still got an action left.
Yes.
You could
can
work down the docks
Yeah.
with Johnny.
Doing favours for sailors.
Yeah. So you can work if the active character is in a city, gain 2 money.
Okay.
Okay.
So the cities.
And at this point, we have to thank Joel for the metal coins. Although this is Pete's, and you paid for these, didn't you?
No,
You didn't pay for
no, they very kindly
Thank you, Joel.
gave me this for free. And I've got I should have said I've got the
you got the mat?
neoprene mat.
Oh.
Oof.
I could really
Wow.
use that.
Is it the mat of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
We do like neoprene on neoprene.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if these were neoprene as well, then we'd be
So the cities are
Yes.
ones that are not
sanctuaries.
sanctuaries.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
It's a city or a sanctuary.
Yeah.
Or,
Village.
well, nothing. I mean, you go there, but
But
there
you
isn't
can't
anything.
stop there.
It's just
You,
a node.
you don't, do you
can't
stop?
stop
You
there.
do stop there. You
there
can't
is,
stop
there
there.
just isn't anything there.
All right.
Yet. That's what all of the other location cards are. Certain of these
Coming this way is 1, 2, 3. Doing that.
Yeah. I mean, there's a farmer there called Alan. You might want to go and see him.
And get some milk.
He's very nice, yeah.
Okay.
Alan the farmer.
Traditional Japanese names. Anyway, Pete's go. You've got one action left.
Which I've done.
You've done.
Oh, you did. You
Walk
did.
down the docks.
Did some work.
Yeah. And I earned 2 money.
Yeah.
So I guess I head to Osaka.
That comes off.
It's probably going to be slightly dangerous, though, right? I've got to travel down a bad path.
Yeah, as long as one of the paths is
1,
dangerous,
2,
you use
3.
the red side.
That's 4, that's 5 then.
5.
But I could spend an extra action and do that.
So your choices
Then-
are exert
Or
yourself.
you could walk down this
Yeah,
rather
or go down
risky,
the... Shall we see what the
dodgy
dangerous path is like?
and draw one of those.
I mean, I don't know how dangerous they are.
No, you can't take me with you, can you?
No,
Because
I
I've
can't.
already
You
had all
use
of
all
my
your actions. Unless you saved an action, and then you
No,
can
you
come
can't. So
I
at the
know.
end of your turn, all of your actions are gone.
That's fine. So, yeah, let's go down the
So
dangerous path.
you're gonna spend your action to travel.
Yes.
You've got 4 movement points, but you're just going to use 3 of them. So the player to your left,
No, I think is that still 4? 1, 2. I know it's 3. Yeah.
3. The player to your left draws the card,
Okay.
and because he travelled along at least one dangerous path, you read the red side.
All
So,
right.
man, I am a monk. So
Mysterious way.
yeah.
You walk down a dark path. In the background, you see an old ramshackle hut. The light of a fire glows inside, and as you approach, you hear screams. That's a great idea, was it? Right. Okay. Through a window, you see a man begin to transform into a giant wolf.
We had this when we
tails-
slayed it.
Yeah, you're right.
Out of all of
I think
those
I remember
cards.
that. 6 tails sprout from his back, and 2 enormous blades emerge from his hands. When the transformation is over, his gaze focuses on you, and you suddenly lose sight of him. At once, a shadow swoops down on you from the roof of the house. It spares your life. Receive 5 damage.
Yes. So the damage
5
or hits.
Damage. It's
Let's just look at the iconography, because
looks like
damage is straight through.
Yep.
Okay, that's called impact.
Impact.
And
Okay.
I can't remember, but it might be reduced by armor or not. Joel will tell us that star thing there. According to the rules, that impact. Okay, it's impact. It's not damage. Damage is the blood
It is
drop.
the blood
So
drop.
it is reduced by armor.
So
So your armor is 1,
yeah. So I take 4 damage. Yeah.
and you're the weak character with the low armor.
Yeah, and low health.
Okay, and then we just put that on top.
Yeah, that's fine.
We did draw that from the bottom. Didn't we?
We did draw it from the bottom.
Probably not a great
Ah,
idea for
no,
you to go adventuring on your own down dark,
It
shady
is
paths.
really
I'm in the safe bits now. It's fine.
Okay, you're in
Yeah.
Osaka now.
Yeah, exactly.
You got 1 action left.
Is this likely to damage me by doing these quests or no?
Well, what is the quest?
Let's go to Osaka and speak to someone.
Speak
so
to-
it sounds pretty safe.
Is it speak to the daimyo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's going to do some
The daimyo hits you
magician.
for 5 damage.
Deals with my
You should
belongings.
be alright talking to the daimyo.
Yes, right. I'm going to talk to him then. So, is that we go to 6?
Story point 6.
Story point 6.
Okay. Are you me? You're not me.
I don't know. It's actually
If
existential.
you are
crisis.
Hikaru, Hattori, or Akira, right. This is definitely the one. Yeah. After a short wait, the daimyo of the Sakura clan, because I'm the Sakura clan.
Oh, should we have... Is this stuff that we should be looking at as well?
Well, it's the city that's part of the Sakura
Oh,
clan.
yes, it does say, it does say that on the actual card.
Yeah, never mind.
All right.
After a short
Yeah.
wait, the daimyo of the Sakura clan receives you. The old man starts talking. My apologies for the delay. I was told you would come. What brings you here? He says, gesturing you to sit down in front of 2 steaming teacups. You inform him of the invasion of the Tengu forest by the shogun's army. The old man replies, yes, we are aware of those movements and have already taken measures. I am trying to rebuild the alliance of the 4 clans. I have the unconditional support of the Dragon clan. And a moment ago, I was at a meeting with the daimyo of the Mountain clan to sign a pact with them. However, the daimyo of the Firefly clan did not want to attend the meeting. Then he sits at his desk and starts writing a long letter with a series of demands. A few minutes later, he rolls the paper up, signs it with a wax and his clan signet, and adds, "Perhaps he'll listen to you," he says, handing you the letter. "Go to Issei and deliver these conditions to the daimyo. If he doesn't accept them, tell him that he and all of the members of his clan will be treated as allies of the shogun. We cannot allow the assassination of another heir to the throne. Make a choice. You can either choose to travel to Issei to meet the daimyo of the Firefly clan and give him this missive, or you decide not to travel to Issei. There's no time to waste. The resistance has more important matters to attend. You have to make that choice now."
I mean, I've got a token there as well, so I'm guessing it kind of makes sense.
Okay.
Koyobi's right next to me. You can go there, then go to Issei.
Is it 25? Well, it says make a choice. But I've just read 25 and it's like mission completed. Yeah, no, I think it is this. So
Do I go there, do I?
So he gives you 10 money.
Okay, nice.
So you actually go there. So you
No.
No, you don't.
You don't, well, you've got to. It says draw and activate mission card 4. So this is the mission that we set aside.
I can have that if you want.
So we now put that face down there. That's it.
Yep.
And we now put
A marker 4.
one of your clan tokens there.
Okay, and not a 4 as
Oh
well.
yeah, we could put a 4. Well, it's only you that knows about it.
Yeah,
You've got the missive.
it's true. Okay.
So if anybody else went there, they wouldn't be able to interact with that.
Unless I
Correct.
share the
Unless
information.
you share the
Unless you share the
information,
Yeah.
So
or somebody chooses.
we have
to
a
use
campaign sheet. This is going to track all sorts of things over the course of the campaign. And we are marking one box next to the Sakura clan. There you go. You went and spoke to him and he's happy.
So we haven't resolved the mission because we haven't been there.
We've done that. Mission 3 is done.
Okay.
So that can come off. Because mission 3 was to go and speak to him.
Yeah.
He said, so those can, I think those can come off. Because that's done. And he's giving you this missive to go there to give it to the daimyo of the Firefly clan that didn't want to
And
play ball.
when you do that, is there something else that you read?
That's
Oh, I
mission
see.
4.
Mission 4.
Mission 4
Right.
is now there.
Okay. So, people over here are quite close to it. 1, 2, 3.
Well, yeah,
You
I'm
could
just
go
thinking,
straight
I mean,
there.
and this is my
But we don't
province.
know about it.
Unless you
We
use
use
the
it.
Unless
Omamori.
we use... I see what you mean. But James was saying that he wants to go there for his personal thing anyway.
Well, I've got a personal one there.
But
I
you're
don't
over
know-
here. Have we got time to
Yeah.
do that? Because probably we're going to have to finish things up over here.
Yeah, that's fine. I can show it with better. I can go do that one, and then people can go.
Okay, so
over
what does number 2 say on the top? Travel to Gojo. Travel to Gojo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The
just
other
to go
one-
here.
the
Just
other
to
one's
go
here.
here.
Get information
this
about
is,
this.
this is my province. Okay, this is Amaratsu's.
Well-
Amaterasu.
Sort of, yeah. From
Sort of.
from a deity point of view,
Yeah.
but from a faction point of view, this is also your area
Mhm.
because this is the Firefly clan. So the Firefly clan is down here.
Mhm.
It just so happens that you've chosen that as your.
Oh, I
deity
see.
as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well,
Do you want me to
I
share
fancy
this?
coming down here.
with
I
everyone?
think leave it for now
Leave it for now. Fine.
because you're going to probably
I'm
go
gonna
down here
I'm
to
gonna
do
go-
that.
I'm going to go down here.
I'll probably go up there to do that one, so that at least
Okay.
we've done.
So we're going
Yeah.
to travel. We're
The
going to travel
primary
on
bit.
dangerous paths
Mm-hmm.
because I can't reach it around there. So I'm going to
So you
go.
flip one of your tokens over,
Okay,
and you've got 3 movement points,
so that's me.
which
1,
is enough
2,
to get there.
3.
Okay,
Don't you draw one of these?
So
So-
that's bottom one.
bottom off the bottom, and it's red. Bad decision.
Oh. My first decision was bad. It's not good. Does not bode well for the future, does it?
Perhaps the idea of looking for a shorter route wasn't a good idea.
Mm-mm.
The fatigue from previous journeys takes a toll on you, and to make matters worse, these paths don't allow you to progress as quickly as you'd expected. So this is a decision, and I don't read the consequences of the decision. I only tell you your options.
Okay.
A, stop and search for a safe place off the trail, or B, decide to take a short break.
So going off trail means I've got to go somewhere else. I can't end up here. But then I only get to travel once.
No.
I don't know.
No, this is just on your way.
Yeah.
Something
You're
happens.
feeling tired, so
Yeah.
you either just have a nap or
Or I press on.
No, it's giving you those two choices. Those two choices doesn't mean that you move on the board.
You'll still end
It
up
means
where you want to.
It's not going to change your movement.
Something
but
will
the
happen.
consequences of your decision.
No, I'll crack on.
So
I
you're
don't want
gonna
to stop for a break.
So you're going to stop and search for a safe place off the trail.
It's giving you a choice: have a
Yes.
nap or
I'll stop for a safe and search for a safe place.
Okay. After a while, you come across a beautiful pond. You lie down next to it and lose track of time. You are delayed. Right, which means we need to read the rules on what happens when a character gets delayed, which it says here. When a consequence indicates that a character is delayed, the character loses all remaining action tokens and ends the turn immediately. This effect is considered a negative condition,
It certainly
so
is,
it can be avoided if you discard a blessed token.
which I don't have.
No.
So you lose all your
I
remaining
lose
actions.
my remaining action. So I either took a break.
is there
would
a
have been
counter for delayed? I can't remember.
No, you just lose all your remaining actions.
Do you remain delayed in the next turn?
No.
Okay.
okay.
So, right.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Should have taken a break.
Sat down,
Kit Kat.
sat down by a pond and... Yeah. Okay, so shall I just go to number one? Although, how far away is it? Oh, it is 3.
Mm.
Okay, so I'll spend 1 action and we'll go...
Down another dangerous path.
Oh,
I mean, my other option would be to spend 2 actions and go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Might be safer.
But then you don't get to interact with the space.
No, I do.
Oh,
you do, because you've got one left.
Yeah, it's got one.
Right, okay.
But...
Because that would be exerting, wouldn't it?
Because what are you
That's
going
an action for 3 points.
And then
And then
exert,
exert
for an extra point of
point.
movement.
Yeah.
what are you gaining otherwise of that extra action? 2 money.
Or, yeah. Okay, no,
So-
I'm going to do it. I'm going to exert and we're going to go the safe path
Yep.
along the road. So, Pete, if you want to draw the card, and we'll go for the green side because we've seen what the red
See
side
what the back-
yeah.
That's not good.
The werewolf was the red side, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
say that's not
Black
a green
vibe
side.
damage. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is right up your street. This
Has
is
somebody stolen my horse?
no.
That's what happened. I'm very upset.
That's very
I
funny.
was Kamoe last time and I fell in a river.
That was it.
Right. Okay. No, this is genuinely is up your street.
Okay.
An archery championship
Oh, right.
is being held.
And
You
I
can
am
only participate if you have a bow.
Yay! Look at that.
If not, no effect. Choose which category you want to enter. So third category, agility 4, second category 6, first category 7.
So these are attribute tests, which we've not read the rules on those yet.
Okay.
So attribute tests are indicated by the symbol: knowledge, dexterity, spirit, or power, where X is the difficulty.
So this is dexterity.
So dexterity. So I have no dexterity,
Yeah.
so I'll drop the bow. You perform an attribute test by rolling 1 test die, which is that one, and adding their relevant attribute score, 0, and applicable modifier, none. If the total is equal to or greater than the difficulty of the test, it succeeds.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that a 1d? Is it a d6?
D6,
It's a
yeah.
d6.
So the
So
7
if
you can't do at the moment.
But so if you think you're going to get a
Third one.
4, a 6, or a 7, choose one of those 3.
Well,
He's can roll a 6.
there's a
surely.
1 in 6 chance of getting us. I'll go for the easy one.
Okay, so you're looking for
A
4.
4 or more.
4 or
And I've
more.
got no modifiers on this at all. 3.
Oh no.
Well, sadly, you don't succeed, so you don't get a reward.
Okay.
You would have got some money, but
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Right, and then I am going to interact with quest number 1. So we remove that. Okay. Defeat all Kachi before they reach the Tengu Forest.
Kachi are like military policemen. They're kind of the samurai figures, the ones with the horns and the not the one with the gun, the one with the 2 swords.
I will get them out in a minute. So I read storybook 12. 12. The leader of the spies of Hikone meets you in his office. Our operatives have told us about the taking of the Tengu Forest. Moreover, reports say that more reinforcements are travelling there. You must stop them from getting there, or the Emperor will be in great danger. So we need to place 1 Kachi miniature on the following cities. Right, if I just give you that, it's section 12.
Yeah.
Where did I put the miniatures?
Is it in the box or?
That's the box for the main game. It's the other box, which I think I've moved to the room. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, they were next on my list to be painted. So, but we will come across them.
Right.
I wasn't expecting to.
I
Come
didn't
across them in
realise
the
you
first.
painted all those.
Yeah.
They look amazing. Yeah. In fact, I've seen a couple of those on that you've done. Yeah, you put on Slack, haven't you?
They're very nice miniatures, and I'm experimenting with different techniques that I found from YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
sometimes they work really well. Others, it turns into a bit of a labour-intensive
You do have it.
nightmare.
It's next to your feet.
Right next to me.
Yeah. Under there. Oh. See, I knew I put it.
Great.
Saved somewhere.
That's a big box.
Oh.
Look at that. Okay then.
So what we're doing?
Okay, so we're playing Akashi
Catchies. Which,
on
do you want me to do it?
Wakayama.
I'm looking for.
Samurais with horns.
It's Wakayama. Where's Wakayama? There. Gojo. That's not good news.
Earth guys, isn't it?
Right, so it's these guys.
Oof.
How many do we need?
Okay.
I'll just get them all out.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is we're going to need 6.
All of them.
Cool.
Okay, so 1 on here, 1 on Gojo, 1 on Issei, 1 on Nagoa, 1 on Gifu, and 1 on Tsuruga. Tsuruga. Top.
Oh, Tsuruga. Right.
Tsuruga. Okay. Right, well that's not done me very well.
Yeah, I followed the advice of the guy
Yeah,
on
that's
PCB, which wants to paint, and these were going to be next because I was expecting them to come up next. But
Right.
never mind. They're
That's
nearly,
all right.
they're nearly done actually.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah, the sun-dropped ones are,
Controls front look good.
are
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
nice.
They are nice,
Yeah.
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 I mean, for a lot of people, that's always
Okay,
At
so
this point, let's just go to the battle cam. There we go. So what we've got is Pete has been painting these miniatures. So he's done a good job of these. And for the ones that we haven't painted yet, we have the sun-dropped miniatures, which were extra. But yeah, the sun-drop does look really nice as well. So, excellent. Right. And so that's that.
that's the end of that.
Yeah, that's the end of that. And then this says, the Catchy advance 3 locations to Tengu Forest. They're not affected by closed roads. What now? If they reach the Tengu Forest, place their miniature on this card. And if you are in the same location as one of them, you can spend an action to battle one of them. This action can be repeated. It is a combat test, and we haven't read the rules for that yet. You need 3. If you succeed, you remove the miniature from the board and gain a head, and you decrease Shogun's influence by 1.
Mm-hmm.
If you fail, you lose a health.
Mhm.
Conclusion. Success only if you have eliminated all Catchy. We read story point 1. We fail if at least one Catchy has reached the Tengu Forest. So my question for Joel, when they activate, not now. Right, so whenever they activate, so that should probably say,
Okay.
When they
it
activate,
activates, they all move through.
they move 3 locations, which is what
Okay.
the scenario said anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So I shouldn't have gone there,
Well,
because if I hadn't
if
gone
having
there,
gone there, we wouldn't have them on.
these wouldn't have appeared.
But we can now reduce.
But we can.
this.
We now have a way of reducing
reducing
that. Yes, that is...
Yeah,
That is
we really want to run these guys over.
Yes.
So should we read combat test rules quickly? Combat tests. Perform a combat test by rolling the dice indicated in your equipped weapons, the fire side. So when we get to the exploration phase, whenever you attack with a weapon, you can either do a slow attack or a fast attack. I think it's what it's called. And you do the one on the red section, and you add the values rolled to your power and any other applicable modifiers. And it's very simple. You just need to get the target number.
And it's 3, wasn't it?
3.
Right.
Yes.
So I would be rolling these dice, and I'm looking to get 3. So that's 2, that's 3.
And you add your strength to it as well.
You add your power.
Power,
power.
which is your fists. How many
Yeah.
fists? you've
0.
got? I've got 0 as
Yeah. There's only Paul with any power.
Yeah, I'm the only one with power.
well.
Okay.
So those are my dice, which are pretty good. So I'm probably going to be.
It's a strong
looking
attack.
to do some of that.
Yeah, so that's a fast attack, and that's a strong attack.
Yeah. Okay.
When we come to the exploration
Next
phase,
phase.
I think that costs 1 action and that costs 2 actions,
Yes.
or something like that.
That's
Is that right?
Is right.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But when we're out here doing the,
It's always a strong
Where are
attack.
the dice?
there's some more of them over there.
So I'm rolling a red and
Yeah,
a green. Is that red and a green?
That's
Green.
green.
Right. And what are we counting? We're counting the lines.
Yeah.
Now the whole yin yang thing, we don't use
are we
that.
doing
in
this now?
phase, do we? No.
We're
look.
just looking at the dice to see what combat's like.
So orange.
We don't do
green,
yin,
and green.
yin,
So,
yinning and yanging in this
In
phase.
this phase,
We do it in
Just
the
the marks,
exploration.
it's
Yeah.
just the marks. So you can see here,
Okay.
orange is the weakest, then green, then purple, then red. We've got a full breakdown of what's on the dice
okay,
here.
that's what we want to see.
I said,
Orange,
purple's
green,
got a
purple,
3 on
red.
it.
I was going to say the
So
purple seems pretty good.
red is more consistent. Oh no, red's got a 4.
No, red's got a 4.
So red is 0, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
So when I add 1 to my tests, so yeah,
Because you've got a sharpened blade.
I'm definitely going to be going after these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, right. So that was my go done, and that is it. I believe we've all had a go. So that is
Yep.
the characters' turns done.
So move on to the Shogun.
Yeah, I think is that it? Is it just Shogun's turn, character turn, and then that's it?
Mm-hmm. Until we.
Shoguns take a turn, then the characters take a turn.
So is this turn?
Yeah, okay. So Shogun's turn.
This turn 2, get round.
Round
Advance the round marker.
Yeah, done.
Update the Shogun's influence track so it goes up to 6. Draw and resolve a Shogun influence card, and now it's in the yellow section. So go on, Paul.
Without leaving a trace,
So it's the yellow section.
the energy of the Shogun that dwells inside his followers consumes them completely when they die, leaving no trace. Do not gain heads when defeating enemies.
Oh, no.
But that's just during this round, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so that was a question in the FAQ that a Shogun card replaces the previous one.
Right.
So it is just for the round.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
So when they die this round, they don't leave a trace. Right, and then activate enemies. So each
So they
enemy
each move 3.
Towards the Tengu Forest.
towards the Tengu Forest. Each enemy on the map activates. If there are multiple enemies,
3.
we decide the order in which each one
Do they
activates.
stop if they encounter one of
I
us?
don't believe so.
So that
Do
one's
they go across boats,
Shortest
They go the
route.
shortest route possible.
not including boats?
2, 3.
No.
Yeah.
3.
3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Is that all of them?
Yeah, 5 of these.
Okay, and if one of them gets there, we fail.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take this one out.
I'll take these 2
Well,
out.
I'm gonna have a look at this.
more of
You
them.
just, you know, just
Why,
go on it.
why don't you
This
just,
might be good.
There's a
Come do
nice
this
pond
one.
here. Why don't you
Yeah.
go for a nice lie down?
I did that last time. Right, do we refresh our counters?
So characters turn. We
Yep.
refresh our counters, and we can now take our turns in whatever order.
Right, do we think this could be good for us?
Shall I see if I can at least kill these over here? Because you might have to come
See
and
how
help
hard
me.
it is.
Yeah, you might have to come and help
Okay.
me.
That one is there, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not here.
Yeah.
It went 1, 2.
If we don't deal with these, then they kind of
Then
go
we're going
past
to lose
us.
anyway.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay.
So your first action is you're going to make a combat test.
Yeah.
Difficulty 3.
Yeah. Cool.
So what are you rolling then?
I've got a purple, a green, and an orange for
And
that
I've
one.
got Cameo at the bottom one. Does that do anything for you?
No, it's only movement.
I've just noticed on the bottom of your weapon there is a special ability.
There is.
Oh, that's the
That's
yin yang
the- yeah,
ability.
yin yang.
Okay, so forget that.
Yeah,
So I
we
do
don't
extra
need that.
damage in that
Yeah.
case. Now I just need a 3. Yeah, I got it.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Nice.
There you
Done.
go. No
But
head
he
though.
disappears
There's no
because
head. No.
yeah,
There we go.
Okay.
So that's 1.
easy peasy.
So I guess I move
Go
on
and
because I
have a
can
look at
deal
yours.
with him when he. So I move on to in the safe road. So 1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to interact.
Hang on.
That's a safe road.
Still
Oh,
get a
we
card?
still get a card. Yeah, you're right.
It's the green side.
Is it another werewolf?
Bamboos.
Please
Not
don't be an-
bamboos, not bamboozled. Bamboos. In a forest clearing, there are some men trying to see who can cut the most bamboo with a single blow. Currently, the record stands at 6. You can only participate if you have a katana.
I don't.
Ah.
I do have one in here, but
If you wish,
one on
if
me.
you decide to participate, you can pay money. Otherwise, no effect.
Okay.
no effect.
On top. Cool.
Right. I will.
We're not very good at
interact.
these competitions, are we?
We're kind of not buffed up on that yet, are we?
So this is your own personal
This
one.
is my own personal one.
So what we'll do is we'll remove that from here. If you want to read that privately,
Yep.
because it is
Is that your last
personal
action?
to you,
Yeah.
and that is your last action, and we'll carry on.
Okay. Well,
Do you want to do that?
Since I couldn't do anything last time,
So your
let's
first
at least
action
do
is
that.
to interact with this.
Yeah, and it's Gojo. Okay. Unlock the blocked paths. Read story point 3.
Story point 3 says, the Gojo Council receives you. At the head of the table is their oldest member, who addresses you with a worried voice. We are aware that the Shogun has found the Emperor's whereabouts and now controls the Tengu Forest and its surroundings. We sent more troops to the area, but we've received reports that the main roads are blocked by well-defended barricades. Nobody knows these paths better than the residents of Tamba. This knowledge could give us the chance to take one of those surveillance posts by surprise. Maybe your presence could persuade them to lend their scouts.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there is another way of opening the safe passage to the Tengu Forest, begins the youngest member of the council in a trembling voice. According to legends, an ancient spirit of nature lives in the forest.
Here we go.
If you make offerings in some shrines and sanctuaries, maybe the kami will allow you to take control of that creature. So just summon a demon, you know.
It's quite, yeah. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Daidarabochi left this world long ago. It's just nonsense, exclaims the elder. Perhaps, but it may be worth trying. So you make a choice. You can either go to Tamba and talk to the villagers,
That's right.
or
over there.
you can go to the sanctuaries to see if you can awaken the Daidarabochi.
Where's the sanctuaries?
Does it have to
Well,
be,
it just
can it
says-
be any
It just
sanctuary?
says the sanctuaries.
So I can just go to, okay, so I could go, I mean, if I go there, I'm
Is
actually,
it that one or that one?
Well, it just.
San-
I think
san-
it would be any sanctuaries, but we don't know.
I think there are 3 by the looks of it.
No, there should be 8.
There's
one
one
up
over
there.
there.
Because it's
One
all
over
of
here.
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
of the
down
possible
these.
kamis.
There's loads around the outside.
Yeah.
So wherever there's a
So,
statue.
so I'm thinking that if I was actually in Tamba, I could just sit there and wait for you to arrive while I'm fending off all these
So it's saying that
baddies.
these people are the best people to help us
Yeah.
clear the path.
So I think it might be good to go there.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you've done one action already here?
I've done one action to interact.
Oh, influence should have been reduced by 1. Yes, we forgot to.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, the green effect becomes
because-
active immediately. What's that?
Because
Oh,
what?
so we get heads now.
Well, hang on. So because what?
Because I killed one of the enemies.
Ah,
Killed one of the
and
enemies.
it
The
reduced
influence
its
drops. I didn't
influence.
realise that. Okay, although I
Okay.
vaguely remember that,
Okay.
from when we did the
I
play
forgot that,
test.
Yeah.
is that if that changes,
You get
this,
to read that
this
immediately.
updates. So now that
Yeah.
whole thing about them disappearing has gone.
The heads.
Yeah, so the next time we kill one, we will
Yeah.
get ahead.
Right. Okay.
Right, thank
So
you.
what's the green effect now?
It is no effect.
Oh, nice.
and the mission and the Shogun that indicator was reduced by 1.
It went from 6 to 5.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the
Five.
reason for doing that?
Because we
Killing
killed one
Killed
of the
one.
things.
Killed one. One
So
of the
Jesus.
boss.
By one.
It says on there, if you kill one, influence goes down by 1. But we all forgot it for the chat.
Yeah.
They remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
that's good. So
So now you get a head for killing that
Yeah.
one.
yeah. Okay, but that's not finished yet because
So
you're
what
have
are you
you
gonna
finished
do?
your section? So I'm going to go to Tamba.
Right, so you're going to choose to go to Tamba.
Yep.
So we read 21. 21 says, place a clan token on Tamba. When you interact with that token, we read...
So I don't physically go there yet.
Not
do I?
yet, no.
Not yet.
You now have to go there. And when you do go
I
there,
can do something.
you read
Oh, and then do the
read the
conclusion
bottom of
here.
that. So leave that for now.
Right.
Don't
Okay.
go
Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Okay.
That was your first action.
That's the first
So
action.
second action.
Second action. I'm
Tamba.
going to start
Put it
going.
there
It's 3 away.
and then do it.
No, I'm
Hey, what?
you're
Oh,
down there.
that's you.
Oh, you're down there.
I'm
You're
right,
going.
I'm here.
I'm getting
Yeah,
mixed
you're
up.
gonna-
Say, I'm
I
gonna-
think you should probably stop there and
You're
kill
gonna-
all
I'm
those.
gonna have a go at this
Smack
guy.
this guy around the
Yeah.
head.
I'm gonna use one movement,
Oh, trying to pass it, Pete.
one action point for movement. Going to arrive here,
That's the red side, isn't
red
it?
side.
But you took the one on top.
Oh, I took the one off the top.
One on
Sorry,
the bottom.
sorry.
I need to indicate something.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I've seen two Yoki fighting in the forest, and I need to
took some photos.
take some photos. I learned from one of them, so I need to write some things down. I'm going to go for mind control.
Mind control.
Yeah, it's either fire instructions, so I can learn from a fire one or learn off of the.
So we mark mind control.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Who knows what that will do?
No,
Tune in part 15 to find out what that is. Right, so red side.
Yeah.
Moonlighting.
Oof.
You meet Bruce Willis. Reference for a bit of the old timers. A woman appears in a clearing in the forest, singing and dancing in the moonlight. There is something unnatural in her movements, but you are so enraptured by the beauty of her voice that you don't notice. You lose all track of time.
No way!
There's a theme here. So,
No.
Akira easily distracted. At last, she stops
I've
dancing.
got my blindfold on. I've got
That's the reason why you keep getting lost in the forest.
It's not in a pond, is she?
At last, she stops dancing and floats towards you. Her kiss brushes your face, and she fades away. It seems that not all spirits are evil. You gain 1 karma.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Thank you.
And I think the only thing that I know karma is used for is 3 of it. Go to a sanctuary, increase your kami affinity.
Right, nice.
Right,
Okay, so now I'm going to fight,
right.
which is my last action.
Your last action, you are getting.
Okay, so this is a standard action, so it's the blue side.
No, it's the red side.
the red side.
The strong side.
When was the weak side?
It's
In
that's
next
in
phase.
the
In the next
adventure
phase.
In the
Right,
next
okay.
phase.
Okay, so an orange, a purple, and a green.
Mm-hmm. Choppy.
And how many do I need?
3.
Three.
You need 3.
3. Come on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4.
4. So
Four.
that's gone.
And you get a head.
Head.
You get a head.
We
get a
move
hat.
this down one.
I think that's one of these.
A hat for it. Ooh.
Now, what can you do with heads? I vaguely remember you can sell them for money.
Yeah, sell them
can.
for money, yeah.
But where was that? That was in here somewhere.
Market.
Market.
We can give them to
I
one.
know the
as
inn,
well.
was it? Was it the inn?
No, the
And
inn is
also,
recovered.
I think you can trade them in. I think 3 heads gets you a
hat.
a karma. But that's from distant memory.
Right.
Take
So
it
let's
ahead
have a
of
look.
yourself.
Market. Here we go. So you can sell heads, 10 money per head,
Ooh,
unless it's the boss's head, which is worth 30.
nice.
There's nothing about trading 3 for a karma.
Okay, I might,
That won't be
might
in
keep,
the,
might
but
keep
that won't
hold of
be
my
in
heads.
in the market. That might be.
Oh, that might be at the...
Is that a shrine?
No, the sanctuary is just 3 karma.
Fine.
Yeah, no, the shrine is 3 karma to move up the affinity.
Okay.
There's nothing about heads in there. Heads are mostly acquired by defeating enemies during the exploration phase or defeating enemies during the adventure phase.
Mm.
There is a limit on items as well, but we're not there.
Yep. Okay, feel
You're
good.
done?
Feel good, yep.
Right. Who wants to go next? It's
Um,
just me and you left, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just do this
Cool.
guy.
You want to do that?
Sounds
So
good.
I can go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Safe.
Take the safe route.
Take the safe route.
So first action is to travel.
Card of the
Second
bottom.
action
Hang
is
on.
to.
No.
Well, I've got to read a card.
Oh yeah, green side up.
So, the weather in the last few days has made you travel slower than expected.
Ooh.
It's a lack of food. You've already used up all your travel rations, and you still have a long way to go until you reach the next town where you can buy food. Decide. A, you stop to hunt, or B, you continue your journey.
That's the green side, is it?
This is the green side.
I'll stop to hunt. I think.
Okay.
See if I can find a rabbit.
You find food in the nearby forest, but you are delayed.
Oh.
So I lose the rest
You
of
lose
my actions.
all of your actions.
Yeah, it's the worst time to become delayed.
Okay. So where am I? I'm up here. So 1, 2, 3. So I will travel through the snowy wastes.
You just
Yeah.
path along those snowy
So
ways.
Pete, if you want to read the red side of
Okay, bottom card. Right. On a hill, you find the ruins of an old mill. Who knows what treasures it hides? You decide to take a look. Do you have knowledge? That's a little scroll.
I know nothing.
If not, you rummage around. In the end, you shift a beam you shouldn't have touched.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
and somebody's removed the scaffolding. Part of the structure falls on you. You receive two. You receive.
Is it a blood drop
True
or
damage.
It's a blood drop.
It's a blood drop, so it's actual
And
damage.
it's just one blood drop. It looks as though something's been
Is that roll of dice?
scratched out. Or two purple things.
That's 2 purple dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled 2 purple dice. Do we have another purple dice?
Oh yeah, in front of me.
Oh, and I lose 1 armor, so my armor's damaged.
Ooh.
This is direct damage. What?
That's not what you want to roll.
What? I've rolled the worst possible result.
It's good you don't die.
Wow.
Okay, you can resurrect. It's a sure
6
success.
damage.
6.
Gracious me.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Anyway, now that I'm
You
here,
need to knock him out now then.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna let him
going to get
stand
my
up.
revenge on him. So I'm only rolling red and a green. That doesn't seem that great.
The red could be good though.
I think the advantage is that in the next phase, I can do it from range.
Yeah.
And also,
Oh, I'm plus 1 power.
Yes.
So,
You got one
Tomo's
anyway, so you
really
need to roll
good.
2.
in the, can you read
so,
what you got?
so I lose
You
it.
missed with the bow.
I did.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm going to have another go. Because I can't die.
You've
I
got it.
just did it because of my
Just
plus
got
1
it.
power.
Yeah.
Right, so that's gone.
So take a head.
Power goes down to the influence goes down to
That's
3.
good because that means we don't go up to
That goes down to
and
3 there.
I get ahead, and I can sell the head for 10
No,
million.
it should be on 3. It should be on 2. Yeah, that's it.
Well, we've only killed
Was
3.
No, it was on 6.
It was on
it's on
6.
6.
Oh, it should,
It
yeah,
should
it should
have
go
gone
to
down to
3.
three.
Sorry,
Go for it.
it's because I went the
I
wrong
think
way.
we're
on
on
the
the way.
track.
Yeah, I think that way. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's right.
Are we all done?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
some of us are doing advanced mathematics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next round. So we move the round counter up. So it's now round 3.
That's that one.
We move the Shogun's influence up by 2.
5.
Mhm.
Still good. Still green.
And we draw the last card. So it says they'll never run out.
We're about to find out.
I don't quite know how they're never going to run out because that's the last one.
Is that going to replenish?
People of the cities are terrified by the imminent attack of the Shogun. Blacksmith shops in the cities are closed.
So I can't go and get my armor repaired.
Okay.
Shocking.
You can go work down the docks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how they replace them.
No.
And
Well, if there isn't another one to turn up,
Did you just refresh?
well, no, I remember reading. Joel will tell us, but I remember reading somewhere. Somebody said, "What happens when they run out? Do you
Yeah.
shuffle the discard pile?" And an answer was, "They will never run out."
But you only put in the ones for
Yeah,
This
there's one that's been taken to one side,
1-1.
and something will happen that will tell us to
Maybe that's what it is then.
add this.
Maybe we.
Well, we'll
can't-
wait for Joel to
can't
tell
draw-
us.
Can't draw one until.
Oh, wait.
Yes, round 4, something happens.
So that's probably going to
Oh, that's why.
There you
Because
go.
it is,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
These clever designers, they thought.
Yeah,
we try and catch them out.
Be there.
so if the bad guys.
Joel's
are
busy
there,
typing away. Yes. Okay.
Yes. Right. Okay.
Got
so,
it.
Shogun. Now these move.
Oh yeah. So,
So
he
they
runs
all move
away.
3.
He's very close.
Yeah.
I mean, are we literally that close to losing the game?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
We are very close to losing the game.
Wow.
You're going down a safe path again, though.
1, 2, 3.
It's all on you, Pete.
So we may as well start with Pete.
No pressure then. Let's,
Don't get delayed. We're on the way.
funny enough,
Just don't look at anybody. Keep your eyes focused. Get
I
those
might
blinkers on.
just go to the blacksmith at Kyoto.
Both.
1, 2, 3. All right, let's go and have a look and have a
Safe.
conversation.
So
You
green,
want to go?
green travel event.
Yeah. Golden kimono.
Ignore it.
Near your destination, next to an orchard farm, you discover a beautiful chapel that houses a golden kimono. According to the locals, it is sewn with golden thread and once belonged to a long-forgotten kami. You are unsure if the story is true or not, but what you can affirm is that you feel the place is infused with tremendous power. I would have liked this one. You regain 4 health.
What?
I've
know.
lost any.
I know.
Oh,
Still, it's nice. I'm getting a nice kind of the vibes are good.
Exactly.
So, okay.
Why is that no good to you?
because he's on full health.
Some full health.
You're on full health.
You can't go above it.
You can't go above your own.
Can't go
Okay.
above your maximum.
So, second action will be
Right, off you
to
go. So what are you doing?
smack him around the head.
So you've chosen to have your shadow Kusigama, right? Okay. It's a hook and a chain, isn't it?
Yeah, you whirl it round your head and probably damage the furniture in the process. So I'm going to be doing that.
Orange, green, red, and
Yeah.
+1 because they've sharpened it.
Yep, and somewhere I think I can re-roll. No, that's the
That's
yin
the
yang. We're
yin
not
yang
doing.
ability.
But I do get a +1
Yep.
damage. +1 damage, and I'm looking for 3 on all these dice. If I don't get this, then I will crawl off in shame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Six.
damage.
Oh.
That says goodbye to him.
Have a head.
You get ahead.
Thank you.
That's good. Well
There
done.
we go.
Influence goes down by 1. We have not lost the game.
5 to 4.
And I've still got 1 action left,
But nothing really.
but
you
I'm
can
out
do.
in the middle of nowhere.
Mm,
What can I do with 1 action when I'm in the middle of the nowhere,
nothing.
Camp.
Camp.
Recover-
Camp.
recover
Yeah,
one
recover
health.
health.
which I haven't lost?
No.
Well, I can
Can
just,
you? Yeah, you can't travel again. Can
Can't
you?
travel again.
No.
And you can't interact with that anyway.
I'm just going to
Until-
sit outside
until-
this chapel with a 3-string guitar playing plangent tones.
What I could do is I could use this next turn.
He's already travelled. So he can't travel this turn.
This turn.
But yeah, next turn, maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
Lovely. Who wants to go?
Well,
So I lose that.
I desperately need to heal.
Yeah.
And there is an inn there.
Well, there's one there, she's closer. But
I'd only get 3 health back, though.
do you need to camp first, or does that end?
No, camping is just an action. It's basically have a sit down and have a rest.
So you might want to do that first before you go anywhere. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's all dangerous roads around you at the moment.
Well, once you're into
Oh, the inn is
Garuda.
10 money.
that's
Oh, you don't have
that's
any money,
one
have you?
dangerous
You got head,
yeah.
though.
No, I've got a head.
Yeah.
But I have to go to the market.
Which is there's a market. Yeah, there's a
We
market
did-
and
oh.
in here.
Yeah, so that would be an action to go to the market.
Mm.
And there isn't a market here.
No, or here. Here's
And
probably
I
a
need
better
to go
thing,
there
'cause You
anyway.
need to go there anyway. Because they're all dangerous roads, so you're getting. You might want to camp first and then go down.
Could, but it's an action.
It is.
Yeah,
But it's still...
I'll risk it.
Oh, he's going for it.
I'll go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go to Takashima.
Was that a red or a
Red,
It's red,
yes.
unfortunately.
You arrive in the vicinity of a devastated village. An arrow shot at your feet makes you stop in your tracks. A voice tells you to move away. If you have that of
Spirit.
1 or more,
No.
spirit of 1 or more, you haven't. If not, you decide to turn back. The people are too scared, no effect.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
That wasn't too bad.
So it was just not a positive.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Right, so that was 1 action. So my second action will be...
Healing before you do your.
Well, the problem is healing. Going to the inn is 10 money. They're blooming expensive, these
Woo.
inns.
Are they?
You regain health equal to your level +2.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to...
When we finish the adventuring phase,
I'm hoping that I heal to full.
yeah,
I'm hoping so.
we don't know that bit, do we?
We don't know that. Joel or anybody else, do we heal back to full at the end of this phase? Or do we carry on with what we've got? Because that might influence
Yeah.
my...
Yeah, might
Can we overheal then? Because you said it's
You can't
your
overheal.
health +2.
Yeah, but you can't go exceed your maximum. So,
What's
level
the
+2.
Oh, sorry.
So I would
Level
heal
Heal
3.
3. Yeah, fine.
yeah, heal 3.
So I'm just going to work down the docks to get some money. And then I will read my own personal story as my last thing while everybody else does their stuff.
Okay.
So I've gone to Takashima.
Right. Well, I am going to make my move and go 1, 2, 3. I can't do that. Yeah. Okay. 3.
Did you want to spend another?
Can't do any. Yeah.
Do you want to spend
can't do
another
it.
token to go a bit
I
further?
exert myself to go here. These have got work. Now I could do some work for money, so I'm going to do that because I get this gain a coin when working. So I'll gain 3 coins, please.
What do you get?
I get an extra, because of my Ronin robe, I get an extra coin when I'm working.
Mine. Yeah, mine's for. Mine will be in the exploration phase.
Oh, I get extra movement inside my clan region.
Ah,
Where's
missed
that? Yeah, I missed that. Where's my clan region?
Your clan is that one, which is green.
You haven't been over
It's
there.
all over there.
So I ought to be doing all my movement over there instead
Yeah.
of over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are
That's
lovely, aren't
interesting.
they?
That means I moved 5.
Yeah, nice.
This is quite a long.
I never lose karma, by the looks of it, from travel events. So I should be gaining karma somehow, but
I'm doing a knowledge test. Oh joy! Good at that.
I'm good. I've got an extra 1 for that.
Okay.
Are you knowledgeable?
Nope.
Nope.
Still know nothing.
You never lose karma when you're travelling.
one of the travel events, yeah.
Oh. So you never argue with your wife over map reading, and
No, exactly.
you should have turned off at that last motorway stop.
I just sit there and meditate instead, so just don't argue. Yeah.
That's pretty much what I have to do when my wife's driving.
Okay, I have marked a box on the campaign sheet. Ooh,
Nice.
there we go.
Okay.
You may, what's this? You move around to, you may heal depending on who you did. How you did. Oh, at the end of the thing. Okay. If you're successful, each character regains health equal to their level, which is 1. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
We are carrying health through then.
But I can't, if I go to the inn to heal, I have to have 10 money. I'd have to go to the market to sell the head, which is an action, to then have the 10 money.
So it is.
Yeah.
Right. It's over to me now, yeah?
When you're at the inn, can you do multiple actions?
No. When you're at the city, as an action.
Sorry, I meant when you're at the market. When you're at the market, can you do multiple transactions?
Yes.
So you could
And you
sell
can
the
buy and
head,
sell.
buy stuff, sell stuff.
Yeah, just that's a separate thing to the inn.
So you want to save it all up and then go to the...
And a separate thing to the blacksmith.
I'm going to go to the inn and spend my 10 money.
Okay, to get 3 health back.
So I get 3 health back. Which puts me nearly back onto 4. So that's fine. Right, and then I'm going to go... So I need to get over here, really. I need to go opposite. I mean, I could...
If you want to get rid of him on your way through.
I could go there. I'm going to take a dangerous event, but I've just healed. You know what? It's fine. So
Paul gets to read red event.
yep, a red event for me.
And that's
Another werewolf.
That's your second action?
It's my second.
Second action.
Arrest.
There is an inn here, isn't there? Yes, there is an inn.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the marketplace, a man accuses a cheater. That's those cats with the spots.
Yep.
He overturns the table and grabs the cheater by the throat. No guards seem to be around to intervene. Decide.
Mm-hmm.
You can either wait to see what happens, B, help the cheat, or C, take the man's side.
Well, they're calling him a cheat, and I'm a monk, so I'm going to take the man's side. I've got to get involved. I've got to do the spiritual thing.
You seize the trickster. When the guard arrives, he rewards you for capturing a famous swindler. You gain 1
Calm.
karma.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 1 karma.
Yeah.
There we go.
That could be a typo. It's the letter Y.
That probably means
It probably means and.
Mm-hmm.
and 8 money.
Any money?
8 money.
Yeah. Joel, if you're making notes, I think there's a slight typo on that
Is
card.
it going to be yen? Just the Y4?
Yen.
No, it's just the letter Y.
Alright.
Or maybe 8 yen.
Yeah, 8 yen.
Maybe that's what it means.
Because that's the money symbol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it should just be
Oh,
and.
right, okay.
Okay.
Is and next to the Y on a keyboard? No. Right, pop that on top. So
Nice.
8 money and a karma.
That was pretty
Y
good.
is
then.
and in Spanish.
That was
Is it?
Yes.
Ah, there we go then. Right,
Yeah.
okay. That would explain it.
Yeah.
Okay,
There
done.
you go. No, I've got one more.
Maybe one
I've got
more.
5.
Okay, right.
Lovely. Purple and a green.
Here we go.
No,
2.
No.
No.
So you lose a health.
lose 1 there. Yeah.
Ah.
Right. There we go. Just passing by.
Mm-hmm.
That's me done.
Just
Okay. Ah, they know about the typo. Excellent.
Yeah.
good. Yes,
Right.
exactly.
Anybody else?
No,
We've all been?
we're done.
Okay.
Shogun.
So
Round counter
goes to
goes to
4. At
4.
which point we read something from here. Section 8. Right. To the south, the ground beneath the fields of crops starts shaking. A huge army marches, raising all in its path, led by a terrible Oni. His huge axe can slice a man in two, and his demonic look fills all his enemies with terror. It is said that he belongs to the personal guard of the demon Enmadeo, ruler of hell. The Blood Oni marches towards the Tengu forest. Consequences. Right, place the Blood Oni miniature in the Firefly clan territory.
That's me.
So it's just down there
Oh dear.
somewhere.
That is monstrous.
It's where I'm heading.
You've got to show that. That's superb.
During the next round, it will move to the Sakura clan territory. And then during the last round, it will move to the Dragon clan territory, which ends the adventure phase for that round. By then, if none of the characters is in the Tengu forest, we read section 11.
So
we've got a timer of 3
We've got
rounds.
3 rounds. We
So
Yeah.
draw the Shogun influence card Blood Oni. There you go. It remains active until the end of the phase. Do not draw any more Shogun influence cards.
So we're in the green.
And
So
move the bells to 7.
any move in the territory where the Oni is located is considered dangerous.
Okay.
We're in yellow now, are we?
Are we?
Oh no, we're not.
No,
That's gone up. to
he's
you,
gone
right?
up to 2 to
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's fine. We've been dealing with them, and they need to move as well, don't they?
And then they need to move. Yeah.
Do we get to choose the way they move?
Well, they
If
move the
it's
shortest way.
Shortest route.
So that's 1, 2, 3
There we
to
go.
there.
4, 5. Yeah,
Whereas if he went, where was he? Here.
there. On both, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Very
1,
nice.
2, 3, 4, 5. So that's equidistant, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's 2, 3.
So we can't attack him. It's just being
No, it's
scary.
longer.
But that's our new
So
timer.
that's the shorter.
That is the shortest
Okay.
route.
And there was a lot of confusion
Has he moved? No, not yet.
No, yeah.
because we
think
said
you have to
earlier
go
that
that
the
way.
game has 6 rounds. So a lot of people were confused
That's the
why
shortest route.
the bells are on 7.
Mm.
Okay.
So basically, if it hits 7,
Yeah.
the game is
The
over.
game's
So in other words, it's only 6 rounds because at the start of round 7, it moves on to there and then it's over.
Yep, fine.
So
Yeah, fair.
it's 6 rounds, but technically a bit of
Okay.
7.
Yep.
Right, and that's it. It's now our go.
Shogun's been.
So what we're going to do? I'm going to close the window first.
Yeah, good idea. Right.
Let's get around with that.
How many is it for me to get
Do
there?
you mind if I just try and kill this guy
Not
first?
at all, no. 1, 2, 3, I can get there. I can get there.
How are we? So we need to get into the Tengu Forest.
Yeah, so
yeah,
I
but we need
do
to
this
interact
mission
with
over
this though.
here.
We need to get there.
Yeah.
So we have to do.
This
So
is
I'm
where
gonna-
I'm on the way to.
So I'm going to go there on my turn.
This is the only way we've found of removing these tokens, haven't we?
Can we share info about that? Because I can get there and do it probably.
You can also get there.
I
can't
can
you?
also get there and do it, but yeah, that's fine.
Oh, you can
we
get
can do, but we need to share that we're in the same location, don't we?
No.
No,
we don't have to.
This is anyway.
This is anyway, all right.
Nope. Taking over damage.
He's giving you a hard time, this one, isn't he?
Yeah, isn't he? Oh my god.
Oh dear. Is that 3 goes?
That's 2.
2 goes.
Got one more. Do I just move away?
Try holding
Well,
the
I'll try again.
Hold the sword by the blunt end and wave the shaft.
Sticking with the pointy end.
Just shout harsh anger. It's gonna be all my go. Just is it not better if I suppose we've got another 2 rounds and I move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So,
You can get your personal one done. You got another one up
So
there.
do
well,
you-
no, I've got the. I think I need to move away.
Okay.
I need to leave you guys to deal with that
Okay.
instead. I'm not doing it anyway, so let's just move away. It's the shortest route.
It's dangerous that way as well. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
dangerous anyway.
It's always going to be dangerous because of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dangerous anyway. You're right.
So Paul reads red
That's
side.
dangerous. As long as it doesn't do 4 damage to me.
Nets. Not nits. Nets. As you approach some hills, you see a large group of shikomes. Shikomes. Shikomes.
Shikomes.
So you
Shikomes?
usually pronounce the E's, so it'll be Shikomi.
Shikomes. Okay.
Shikomi.
A large group of shikomes swoop down on you. Decide. A. There are too many of them. You need to get out of there. Or B. Fight. Looking for 7.
So how many? What does your weapon look like?
Looking for 7.
And I don't know whether I'm supposed to tell you
not
that.
very
but
good at all.
Yeah,
it is in the description.
do a combat test of 7.
The
No,
combat.
I'm running away.
You're running away.
Yeah, I'm running away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In your escape, you lose 2 health and an item.
Oh, really? An item?
Oh.
Ouch.
That's an item, isn't it? That's the only one I've got.
Is that an item? No, these are blacksmithing things.
Okay.
I don't know
I
whether
don't have
they-
an item.
You don't have an item
I don't think they class as items.
That's fine.
because you'd be buying them from
Because
the
that
shop,
would be
wouldn't you?
terrible
Yeah.
if it was
You
that.
can't be left without a weapon.
No.
No.
Unless, well, I've got another weapon over here, I guess. But
Well, you've not.
You have to buy
yet.
I have to buy it, yeah.
You have to go to the blacksmith and then you have to
Craft it.
spend the money
Yeah.
to get it.
Okay. Top of the deck. Mm-hmm.
No, you can't lose these.
Yeah,
fine.
they are not items.
That's fine. It's good I haven't bought anything yet then.
Okay. And is that it? That's your go.
Yeah,
done?
that's me done.
Right. Okay. So we've still got some enemies left.
I'm
But do you want to?
going for it.
Are you going to go?
Yeah,
to,
I'm going to run there. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Dangerous paths.
Okay. Another card, please. Sanctuary. The path is longer than you thought. As you go to take a drink from your wineskin, you discover that it is leaky and empty. Do you have spirit of one or more,
No.
or are you a mystic?
No.
Oh, one card later, and I would have had that one.
Yeah.
In which case, read B. You find no water on the way. Thirst weakens you. You lose an action.
Well, at least I'm not delayed.
Yeah, that's very
At least
true.
I'm not delayed. Right. I will interact with the token.
Which was that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, which is
So-
the bottom of that.
Conclusion. So there's a positive and a negative. I think.
Well, how can you ever do the negative?
No, it was number 3, story point 3, which just said go there. I think.
Yeah, 3 said go to Tambra and talk to the villagers, which was 21. 21 said place a clan token on there. When you interact, read the conclusions section.
Okay. Right.
So
well,
I don't know how you can ever get the thumbs
I'm
down.
going to do it. I'm going to read the
You
thumbs
don't
up.
do it at the end.
Oh,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you have okay.
Maybe reveal them at the end.
Sorry. Okay. There is okay. You can read both of these in this case. Thumbs down is if you have not fulfilled any of the objectives.
We haven't done any of the objectives yet.
What are the
Have we?
objectives?
These.
Aren't they?
Well, no,
the-
still would-
the objective is to enter the Timber Forest. That is the objective of this scenario. Yeah.
Well, we've got these.
Objective,
Well, we've
enter the Tengu Forest. But we haven't entered the Tengu Forest.
Okay. Right. Okay. Right. So the thumbs up is if you have reached Tamba,
Which you have.
read story point 4.
Okay. Story point 4. If you are Hikaru,
No.
right. As you walk through the streets of Tamba, you begin to hear murmurs. You perceive distrust around you. You know it will be hard, but you must make these people trust you. Yeah, of course, because this...
we should have exchanged information, and
This is your
you
area.
should have gone over here, and I should have went over there.
Right.
That's what should have happened.
Yeah, we've got to
we
remember-
passed each other as well.
We've got to remember that we people are more friendly to us, I think, in our own areas.
Yes.
Anyway,
Oh,
you need to
yeah.
perform a spirit test, and you need 3.
Okay. Well, I've got none of those, and it's just this.
It's just that.
Okay. Come on then.
That's a 1.
No.
They, your words fall on deaf ears. These people have suffered greatly, and they don't trust anyone right now. So we need to mark 1 box next to "We are outnumbered"
Oops.
and increase the Shogun's influence by 1.
So now it's on yellow. So what's the yellow effect of that card?
Any move in the territory where the Oni is located is considered dangerous, and the stores are closed.
Well, the Yoni's coming over here next round.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
Joel
okay,
is saying each mission fulfilled counts as a fulfilled objective. Where's that in the rulebook? Because they're called missions, they're not called objectives, and the objective is.
We haven't fulfilled one
Have
yet.
we not fulfilled one?
I've got one over. This is over here still. This one.
That's still face down.
And the other one was.
Didn't we get one early on?
Or did we do that
What
one?
about this one? Talk to the daimyo.
Yeah, that's what I'm on at the moment.
So
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah, but
Oh, haven't we done that yet?
We spoke to him, but then we had to go there.
no, we
haven't done
did
the
complete
conclusion.
this.
We have completed.
We
that.
did complete this,
We just go there. To
We've
collect
got
our
a new
and,
money.
one.
and it read 6. and 6 was do the new. So I think we have completed this one.
Okay.
If Joel's saying that this
So-
counts as a completed objective,
We read the other bit then, do we?
yeah,
You
we have
fulfilled
fulfilled.
mission number 3.
Okay,
Okay.
but yeah,
So it's good we did that early.
that's not clear. But
Okay.
So
Because we have then.
so
Yeah.
I'll ignore
So-
that.
Well, okay, so we have fulfilled an objective,
I'm
so we
gonna
don't
put
get
that
the thumbs
box.
down.
Put that box back on. Right.
We've read point 4.
Yeah, that should say
If you have reached Tamba, read point 4. It says
3.4. So point 4 should say. No, where was the thing
no,
that
that's fine.
said
The
if
thumbs
you...
down. The thumbs down was if you have not fulfilled any of the objectives, read point 5.
oh, so we read point 4 and we still failed. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't finished reading point. We haven't finished yet, but yeah, we go Tamba, reach Tamba. Yes,
Yeah, read 4.
I wasn't Hikaru,
So I kept reading.
so I had to do the test. They
Yeah,
don't listen to
you
me.
failed. Oh no, so we did mark the box.
Yeah. So
Where was the
so
whole
you
thing
marked the
about
box.
have we not completed
Haven't-
the mission yet?
That's coming.
Oh, that's coming.
That's coming. All right. So we did mark the box.
So we've marked the box. We've
If you have
increased the
made
influence
2
point.
offerings at the sanctuaries, we haven't. We haven't made offerings at sanctuaries.
No.
No. We would have read another point. And then, thumbs down, if you have not fulfilled any objectives, we would have got a penalty on 5. But because we have fulfilled mission 3, we don't get the thumbs down.
Okay. So it's just we don't get a negative, no
Yeah,
positive.
Okay.
We didn't get the positive because it wasn't you.
Yep.
We didn't get the negative because we did fulfill 1 mission.
I feel like over here is not going to be too great for me either.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little confused by the wording on that, but okay, that's
I think that's what it means.
So has this gone now?
Yeah, completed.
I mean, it did say mission failed, so
Mhm.
we failed that mission.
Mhm.
Right. So
So we'll
that's
keep a failed and a passed. Yeah, okay.
so that was failed.
Right.
So how are we going to get through these paths?
So that
This
was
mission over here, I think I
that
need
was
to do
my
it.
last action.
So you had the choice of summoning the spirit thing or talking to the people. We chose talking to the people. We failed talking to the people.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, talking to them and successfully would have made it easier to then.
Well, that is just speaking to that daimyo to get all of the 4 clans allied together.
If we defeat all of these, we get other stuff from here as well.
Do we?
Yes.
Ah,
So
Okay.
okay.
defeating all of these as well.
Oh, that was
Right.
another objective. Okay.
Right.
So you need to go in there and
So whose go is it?
I finished mine.
it's over to you.
We've
Paul,
not had
and
a go
Pete.
yet.
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of loitering here, expecting
To go
something was
straight
going to
in,
happen,
yeah.
but we can't until we.
No,
It looks like
yeah.
we can't until we've been over there. I'm too far away.
To kill both of those. Well, you can't kill
One.
both, can you?
No, you
Two,
can do it.
3, 4,
Or
5.
an exert.
Yeah,
Do it,
yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that.
And
So you exert to get there.
And then
We need
I-
a red travel event.
the venom doesn't sound good, does it? A trail of dark, wormy slime leads you behind some rocks. There you find the rotting body of a fox. It is barely recognizable as the vicious black liquid covers it almost completely. Horrified, you say a prayer for the animal and set fire to the body. Inari hears your prayer. You gain 1 faith.
Mm,
That's good.
1
one faith.
Karma?
Karma.
karma.
Oh,
Sorry. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
And then you're going to have at this one.
Yeah. So I need orange, green, and red. Orange, green, and red. And I get +1.
+1 because sharpened blades.
someone had Tory.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
Smack.
So have a head. One of those.
Do we lose?
There you go. And we
Oh,
lose an
good.
influence.
Do we lose our goods between phases?
No.
No.
Sure, you keep them.
Good.
Lovely. So we've got 1 more to defeat.
I mean, I could try
Yeah.
because there's nothing
go there,
for me
can't
to
you?
do here apart from work and
So you
heal
can get
and-
there for exerting 1 as well, I think.
If you miss, do you die?
I'm on 3 health.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It just looks like I'm on 1.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I exert to get there, and I need a green event because I went along Imperial roads.
You're not in his
No,
area.
I am
Yeah.
not in his area. I'm in my own area.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh dear. You reach the bridge to cross the river, and you see that it has been destroyed. You advance for hours along the shore until you discover a way to cross between some rocks. How good are you at river crossing? If you have
No,
Dexterity.
no dexterity, no. If not, okay.
I'm a diplomat. I'll talk to the bridge.
Okay, how good are you at
Talk
swimming?
to the troll on the bridge. Feed the troll.
If not, you slip at the edge, the current drags you for several kilometres, and you lose 1 action.
Fell in the river.
So you don't get to fight.
You're right.
No.
You're not right near the river though.
Yeah.
That is good.
Fine. Fine. Right, are we all done?
Yeah.
Next
How
round.
is it with Tomoe
Okay,
before
so-
the rivers? Always
Round-
Round marker
Yep.
goes to 5.
Yeah,
He goes to 7.
yeah.
We're now on yellow.
We don't draw any other cards,
No.
but we do advance the enemies.
And
No, he moves
this
here.
stays.
Yeah. No, here.
Oh, here.
Was it?
Yeah.
No way.
It goes into this area.
and then he goes there next time.
No, he goes there next time.
Goes there.
He hasn't been there yet.
No, he doesn't want to go there. It's too cold.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, quickest way is probably there.
Mhm.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Right, hour goes. We are running out of time, aren't we?
We are.
Yep. Shall I go first and finish this guy off? He's the last one.
That's
Yep.
what we need to do.
Okay, let's hit him.
Hang on.
So,
Did he move?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
moved.
during the last round, it moves to the Dragon Clan territory, ending the adventure phase, and if none of the characters is in the Tengu Forest, we read section 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you are so good.
Bosh! Have a head. Influence goes down by 1. So we've kept the influence under control.
Yeah.
Now, doesn't something happen?
Yes. So, thumbs up only if you eliminated all catchy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Read number 1.
1.
Just started.
The Emperor's Son is not safe yet, but you managed to prevent the arrival of the Shogun's reinforcements at the Tengu Forest. So that mission is completed. Gain 10 money. All characters who defeated at least 1 catchy, so we have to remember. Oh, I've got a head.
I've got a
Yeah.
head.
I don't have it, but I
If
did
you
defeat
did,
one.
we gain 1 karma.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I'm only 1 off.
So you flip it over. If you've got 2, you can flip it over to a 3. Oh no,
No,
you
no,
mean
I've only-
you've now won.
Yeah, I'm now.
Oh, so I've got one with 2 on it already. Am I supposed to
No,
have
that's
that?
1.
That's one.
If you look at the other side,
That's 3.
it's got 3 of the same.
Okay.
Aye.
Reduce influence by 2.
Ooh.
And we mark 1 box next to the Dragon Clan.
So I just want another one then.
Oh, nice. They're happy with us.
I just want another karma, please.
For. Oh,
You
you
said
gave
again.
one,
No, you didn't give it.
no? No? Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry. Dragon Clan. Tick. Right. Okay. Sorted. So that was 1. That's it.
Right.
So that's what 1 did. That mission is complete.
Nice.
Successful.
But this is the timer now.
Mm-hmm. So I've got this quest over here.
Yeah, I don't think
I've
that's
still got
gonna...
actions. So do these go?
No.
Not
They're
yet.
still there.
We've got this. Shall I go and do this and see
And
what's
the,
going to happen?
Well, Pete's still got
yeah,
action.
I'm
middle.
halfway through my turn. Are the merchant, the markets closed?
Close. No, because we dropped below 1, so
We're
it's
now in
only-
green.
It's just dangerous.
So any move in this territory is considered dangerous.
So I could interact with the markets here.
Yeah.
And then I could head over. Oops.
Well, that's a sanctuary.
There's no markets.
There's no markets there.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. What about here?
There is
Yeah,
a
market
there is
there,
a
yeah.
blacksmith and there's a market
Let's go over
and there's
here.
an inn.
Let's go over here and interact with the market. Now I can sell heads,
Yeah.
10 each. Can't I?
Yep.
There's nothing else to do with them apart from sticking them,
Nope.
running around
Nope.
with them.
So you get 20 money.
3.
Oh, 30 money. Right. So we've shuffled that big deck of market cards. So you draw 3.
And this is what I've got to choose
Yep.
from.
You can buy any
lots of
all of
potions.
those. They are all consumables. I did give them a shuffle. So these require 1 knowledge to use. So you can buy them, but you can't use them.
Who's got knowledge?
Me.
You not tell?
Who's got damage?
Me. Lots.
Can you can you use this on somebody else?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I'm only on 2 health.
But the only person with knowledge has got no damage.
Yeah, but that one
doesn't
need
restore
any
6,
knowledge.
doesn't
and regain 6.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll buy this one.
And you're going to give it as a Christmas present to Davey.
I might do.
it? On the other hand, I might keep it.
Pete needs an encounter. Thank you, Matt.
Oh, yes.
It needs an
I didn't
encounter.
move. I didn't
You
move.
did me.
You
were here?
Yes,
moved-
of course I
yeah,
did.
you
Yes,
moved
of
it,
course
yeah.
I did. Yeah.
And it's red.
Tracks. You have found a large group of catchy. Although you have the element of surprise, it's going to be a tough fight. You think you've got choices. You think better of it and continue on your way, or B, you decide to attack them.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm not there though.
I'm
I've just ducked out of it. I've just left you there.
You're just lying down by a pond somewhere.
Yeah, I hid.
Talking to someone. Right, yeah, I'll attack him.
You're having a fight.
Yeah.
So it's I get to tell you this first, isn't it? It's a pass rate of 7.
On the other hand,
What's the other option?
What's the alternative?
You better think better of it and continue on your way.
Fine.
Going for it.
7. I mean, you got 7 before.
yeah, you've done it before. Lovely, lovely.
You did 1. You've got 1, yeah.
Wow.
You've got 1, right?
Wow.
So
3 blanks.
if you pass, you gain 2 heads, but you don't get that. So you roll 2 red dice worth of true damage.
That I get.
Ouch.
Yes.
This could be painful now. It is painful.
I think that's the 4.
No, it says is that 3 on it?
No, that's
4.
3. So this
Yeah,
is 4.
I think it's 4.
So I take 7 damage.
7.
Could you bought a health potion?
Well, I haven't, but I think I'm going to have to.
You're going to buy it now and use it yourself.
I'm going to have
So
to.
then you limp off to the shop. That's
Licking
hilarious.
your wounds, literally.
Yeah, if
Trying to
if
get
you walked
yourself
away,
alive.
that would no effect. I thought I might tell you that.
Well, if you'd have succeeded, you'd have got 2 more heads.
I'm going to buy a T-shirt in Tampa that says I went all the way to Tampa and all I got was a broken arm.
Right, you're going to use the health potion?
I spend 15 to buy it.
Yeah,
I use it.
yeah. So
You
it
get
gets shuffled
6
back
back.
into the deck.
Shuffle that back in the deck, which puts me on 8. Did I start 9, wasn't it?
And these other 2 go back in.
Yeah.
Great.
Well,
So I killed him.
yeah.
And I
You
moved.
moved, and then
Then
you
I went to the
went
market.
to the market.
That's
That's it.
my turnover.
Right.
Right. I'm going to go here. It's a safe route.
So green card.
I agree. Search. Farmers from a nearby village inform you that they are going to hunt down some kappa that are destroying the rice paddies in the area.
That's these.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. If you manage to help them find the trail to the lair, they will give you a good reward. Perform a knowledge test.
Okay. You've got
5.
no knowledge.
5?
5.
5.
How much knowledge have you got?
None.
When do we level up?
5.
Quite knowledgeable enough.
No.
After hours of searching, you are unable to find any trace. You begin to think that maybe it's just wild boars coming down to eat the rice fields.
Okay.
No damage.
However, you have now arrived
You are at your...
at the castle of Issei. And are you going to do your personal quest, or are you going to do...
Well, I think first I need to do this one, right?
Okay,
Let's
So,
see what happens.
flip it over. This is the giving the missive to the daimyo, because this guy wants him to join. Yes.
So travel to Issei and talk to the dynamo of the Firefly clan.
Yeah.
Conclusion 7.
7. If you are Tomoe,
No.
if you are Akira,
Nope.
if you are Hikaru or Hattori.
I am Hikaru.
Well, that was all of us, wasn't it?
Yeah, everyone had a
Make
chance.
a choice.
Mm.
Give the daimyo the letter with the Sakura clan's conditions, or destroy the letter and try to convince him with arguments. Like Babylon 5 was better than Star Trek.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing.
Why would I want to argue with him and destroy the
No,
letter?
not argue with him. convince him with
Convince him
argument.
with argument.
Convince him, basically. Convince him yourself.
Do they not like each other then? Is this the?
I don't think they do because
It's feuding. Aren't they feuding clans?
Yeah, this guy wanted everybody to join up, and he was like, nah.
Yeah.
So he wrote to him and went, look, you better join up.
We need your help.
We need your help because of this.
Well, surely it's better him having the letter from the guy rather than me just going,
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you not think that?
I would think that.
It depends how
much they hate each other.
How highly you value your powers of persuasion.
Well,
because exactly. How much do they hate each other? Because hearing it from you, it might be more favourable than hearing it from him.
So metagaming this.
Yeah.
If it was me, I got my own entry because I'm from this area.
Yeah.
Right. Or if it was you.
You're from this area.
I'm from this area.
Was that it?
I'm from this area.
Yeah, he's from
here.
But if it was either of you two, it's this one.
So it's probably meant to go for the letter then. So we've got the letter.
So you're there. This is your area.
No. This is my area.
This is Paul's area.
I think I think he'd be listening to me. I think if I went to it, that's what you said about the switch.
So if you went to it,
if I went to it,
he'd
be
probably
more.
listen. If I went to it, he'd go, well, no, because you're from.
You
that
need the
area.
letter. If anything, you'd want the letter.
Yeah, you'd want the letter.
But for me, I don't know. It's roll the dice. Let's do the letter.
The daimyo has been reading the letter that you handed him for a while, and his face is getting darker by the minute. You begin to think that giving him the letter from the clan
was a bad idea.
Leader was a great mistake. It says from your clan. Have I read this right? Let me just. Which one am I reading again? 4 was it? No, not 4.
7.
7. So we read 7. If you are Hikaru or Hitori, read 15.
Yeah, 15 you read.
15, I'm reading. 15, give the daimyo the letter with Sakura clan's conditions. 17, so it says your clan, it's not really your clan. From the clan leader was a great mistake. When he finishes reading, he throws the letter on the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Instinctively, your hand goes for your weapon. We agree, he says, and all your body relaxes automatically. He is right. It's time for setting our pride aside and doing the best for Japan.
Yay.
We have a very powerful common enemy who took away our emperor in the past, and now he wants to do the same with his son. We are aware of the gathering of troops around the Tengu forest, and I already sent some men there some days ago. I will put them at the orders of the Sakura clan and mobilize some more. I hope this alliance will allow us to repair relations between us. Mission completed, gain 10 money, and mark 2 boxes next to the Firefly clan.
Nice. Very nice.
So Firefly clan, 2 boxes, and that is it. That is that mission complete. Unfortunately, that hasn't removed any of the tokens from around the Tengu forest.
Okay.
And we've completed.
All of the missions have been completed.
And we haven't found anything that's told us to remove those.
Joel, have we missed anything? So apart from my personal mission here,
and that was the mission.
No,
there was a personal.
Oh,
one
that's
here.
what you're doing now, is it? He's doing his personal one.
Yes,
now.
I'm doing my personal one.
So I'll do mine. I am going to spend 1 action to travel 3 along Imperial roads.
Yeah.
And then
Dangerous because it's in this area.
Mm-hmm. It is.
It is. And then I'm going to get on a boat and I'm going to sail off to the east.
Okay.
West.
Right. How are we feeling about a card that starts with the word the collapse? The path winds down the slope of a mountain. After a bend, it enters a narrow gorge with steep walls, and suddenly an avalanche surprises you. You only have time to begin a prayer. If you have spirit, no. If you have that, no. If not, read C. Okay. A rock hits you as it falls. Lose 3 health and 1 armor.
Is it a blood drop?
It's blood drops.
So my armor's gone.
No, it's not blood drop.
3 hearts with blood drop inside.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's
it's a blood drop.
Yeah, it's
3
okay.
health.
So it's on 0 and my armor is gone. It's not a good day out. I should have stayed at home. So I think you turn it sideways or you do something to say that I can repair it, but at the moment it's not providing me with anything.
Okay.
So
that was morning.
yeah. Well, we need to read the rules on defeated characters. I think I'm basically out, and then normally I would have to do a resurrection test at the end, but I automatically succeed on resurrection test. So some events: if a character receives hits, reduce them by armor. If the result is higher than 0, reduce. If the character receives direct damage, reduce their health. If the character's health reaches 0, they're defeated. Remove the miniature from the map. I take no further part in the adventure phase. This is exactly what happened to me in another game that I played on Sunday, except I was out within 20 minutes.
Oops.
No.
At the end of the adventure phase, before resolving any entries in the campaign book, defeated characters will be resurrected, recovering health up to their current maximum. Yay!
Hey, that's good.
When a character is resurrected, they make a spirit test, where X is the character's current level. If the test is successful, there is no further effect. If the test is failed, the character loses an attribute point of the controlling
But you
player's
always
choice.
succeed.
Well, I always succeed. So this is actually
that's
great
actually
for
good for
me,
you.
Yeah, because you heal back up.
because I'm going
Because
to
you
heal
get
back to
full
full.
healing. That is
Oh,
actually
and
pretty
the
good.
initial attribute cannot be lost at any time. So
Oh, fine.
death is not the drawback it used to be in the olden days. However, I could have done with some more actions to do this.
Hmm.
So Joel hasn't answered the question of have we missed something? Because it seems like we've done everything,
We've still got.
but we
But
can't
we
get
can't
into
move
the
into
Tengu
the.
Forest.
We can't go there, can we?
I don't know
Hmm.
how we're supposed to get in there.
Well, maybe we failed the most crucial one. And we're just going to fail it now.
Well,
Yeah, I mean-
can we just go back to that? Can we just have a look back at this Tamba
Card
mission?
over
Mission
there.
number 2. We didn't miss anything on the
It was
card.
here. So it was, if you are Hikaru, we would have read a different section.
Okay.
But because you're not from these parts,
Yeah.
We
I
did
tried to
this.
convince people.
and you tried to convince them,
failed.
and you performed a spirit test and you failed,
That card has definitely gone, has it?
he said mission failed.
So the card disappears.
I think so. Yeah.
Hmm.
So the whole of Japan is lost because of you.
I've got 3 actions.
Yeah, you have 3 actions, and I don't.
What can I do?
You can work in the city. Just earn some money.
Earn money.
Where are you?
Well,
Just
it's good for
deliver
me. I'm in
newspapers.
Tamba.
Yeah, so you just work,
Oh,
and
yeah.
work.
Okay.
Or you move, try and do a good event and then work. Might get 1 more karma. You're only 1 away.
No, I'm just going to work.
You could have opened the paths with mission number 2. Yeah, so it was purely.
So that was it.
That was it. That's the only way to
You
open the
failed
paths. We failed it.
So because we
Yeah, you failed to convince the people to help us clear the paths.
there,
So do you want 6 money for working?
We have marked
Yeah.
boxes though.
Oh,
So
don't
when
you
this,
get more money?
I get extra. I get 3 per.
So
I
you're going to get
9
9.
money.
We got a 1.
Yeah.
There you go.
so we have been ticking boxes off though.
We've taken
So-
lots of boxes.
Yeah.
We've done lots.
When
of
this
things.
gets there, we do have an army to fight them. I think because we have got the support of the clans. So
So-
it's not the end of the world.
If we're all done,
Yeah.
the round marker moves to 6.
This is our last round.
So round 6 is the last round. The influence goes up to 6. Not that
No,
one,
sorry,
that
this one goes up to
But he moves
6.
to here.
Mhm.
And if at that point nobody has entered the Tengu Forest, we read 11.
Right.
Oh, okay, so this might
Okay.
open up now.
Despite all the efforts of the 4 companions, well, 3 of them, they failed to
I'm not playing next week.
they failed to sufficiently anticipate their enemy's actions. The Shogun maintains and now further consolidates his ironclad blockade of the Tengu Forest. The challenge the heroes have ahead of them is greater now, testing their courage and endangering their lives even more. The life of the rightful emperor and the fate of all Japan depends on the heroes. The future is in their hands. The phase ends in failure. Mark box number 1 on the Advance of Darkness. That sounds like a nice
That
thing.
sounds like a nasty.
Okay,
thing.
so that's that. And go to page 15 to start the next exploration phase, which we will be doing next week. If mission 2 was still in play, we would have read another section.
Okay.
If you are playing in Yomi mode, I have no idea what that is, but I guess an alternative way to play the game or something. So that's it. We failed.
Ah,
That's quite difficult then.
Yeah.
But the thing that we've learned is that we need to be aware of where,
Yeah.
which is our region.
This
That we didn't actually
we
need it.
didn't. Well, we didn't, but we could. But knowing
wouldn't have
now
helped.
We could have used
that
it from
clans are
earlier on.
when we find missions that go to certain clans.
Yes.
We want to be sharing the information so that the right person goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't we?
So I heal back to 10. Great.
The rest of us.
No, we don't, because I think somebody said in the chat earlier
You only heal one.
that, and that's only if you succeed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So I'm still on 2 health.
Great.
Wow, I mean,
Start
that's
the boss battle.
the
That's
start
good,
of
isn't
the
it?
fight, and we're going into it with one of the characters on 2 health,
Yeah.
with no healing potions.
No healing potions.
Wow. Right, okay, so,
But you do remember how.
But have we not got this?
Karma.
Have we?
I can heal myself as well.
oh, when we go into it,
Yeah.
that's good.
Right.
Okay, so where is the... Where's all this bit about when it ends? Because I've not seen that in there. So if you can tell, you gathered a good amount of support. Yeah, okay. So we, as you say, we ticked a lot of boxes.
Yeah.
So that'll come in useful later. Where is the bit about what happens when it ends and the healing if you succeed and things like that? Oh, maybe that would have been in
Is that the end of the phase, isn't it?
Well, it's not, because we failed.
Mm.
So because we failed, it didn't say anything. But if we had have
Succeeded.
if we'd have succeeded,
Maybe
so if
we
we
would have
had
got
gone into the Tengu forest, let's just read what would have happened. If we go into the Tengu forest, we would have read 20. 20. If you've reached the Tengu forest before round 6, A. Otherwise B. A. Blah 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 blah. Get loads of stuff. Have a happy days and regain 2 health.
Yeah.
Right, so it's
There you
in
go.
there.
We'd
It's
got-
not
we'd
a
have got
default
some-
rule.
We would have got some healing. If
We would have got a bit of
succeeded.
healing and we'd have got some extra random
Right.
stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
It
part
was
1.
all Paul's fault.
Well, I didn't get a scratch. I was fine. Oh, I'm sitting there going, looking at my complexion and saying, "Yeah, I'm glad I've got this
It's
one."
'cause
So
you were just sleeping
I've
by
got-
Paul.
I'm just walking around
You're
with
just
my
sleeping
tie
by a
wrapped
pot.
around my eyes.
And getting kisses from attractive dancing women.
Just that's what I do.
You played a different game to the rest of us.
Yeah. So, for those people who don't know much about the game who've been watching us tonight, as I mentioned at the very start, each chapter, so some of the chapters are just what's called the exploration phase, which is not what we've done tonight. What we've done tonight is the adventure phase, and chapter 1 does have an adventure phase followed by an exploration phase. We will be playing the exploration phase of chapter 1 next week. But some of the chapters don't have an adventure phase. They are just an exploration phase. And I'll give you a little bit of a heads up of what the exploration phase is. It does not use this map. It is more of a dungeon crawl style game where we have various map tiles and we are tactically moving around and fighting combat. We're going to be using a lot more. There's going to be funny dice that go in these. We're going to be using more of our skills and everything else. Now, we are still starting the campaign, so we don't actually have very much stuff. But the Tengu Forest is actually a small map. It's just that. And I don't believe it goes anywhere other than that.
Okay.
I think it's just that.
Okay.
I think. I'm just going to... Oh, no. There is something else. Okay. There is. So we start off there. And depending on whether we succeeded in the previous phase or lost, it's the amount of good and bad oracle cards in the deck.
These cards, aren't they?
Yeah. So we've got, if we succeeded, we would have had 2 green oracle cards and 1 red one.
Mm.
Because we failed, we have 1 green one and 2 red ones,
Yeah.
which is going to influence how it is. So you always play this after you've done the previous one, but it'll be slightly different.
Yeah.
Those enemies are
The painted ones,
no.
Oh, right, okay.
They're the other ones
right?
that look a bit like these.
Right.
They've got a
Okay.
gun on their shoulder.
Okay. But Pete can't be here next week. Pete is away. So Rob is going to be standing in for Pete, and we're going to be doing that. I will make sure that I have read the rules for the exploration phase, and if we all have a browse of them as well, because I think the exploration phase rules are a bit more.
Mhm.
I think there's a bit going on. Have we had fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, that's good.
Very good.
So it's saying if you fail, you don't heal. Yeah, you will need to heal via Hikaru as soon as possible. And it's an option you can choose 1A or 1B. Oh, right. Okay. I see.
Page 15.
So page 15 is this. We have an option. We can either go to the cliff or the onsen.
Okay.
So it's either that,
Or
hence
somewhere
it's
else.
zone 1A, or it's that.
Right, okay.
We can choose which one to go to.
Without looking. No looking.
But it looks like it is a fairly short
Okay.
one.
Encounter.
It is just that.
Okay.
Whereas some of the later ones... Oh no, there is another zone.
Bigger map.
There is zone 2. So you
Right.
start off at the cliff or the onsen.
Yeah.
And then once you've gone through that zone, you then go to a different zone. Is it just 2 zones?
Wow.
It's just 2 zones.
Okay.
But some of the later ones, certainly the one that we played when we did the demo, and that was a special scenario that they created that isn't in the campaign. It was like 3 zones. We started off in a village,
Yeah.
and then we could go that way or that way,
We ended
through
up
some
in a
fields or through
graveyard
stairs.
having coffins thrown.
Yeah,
at
there was a guy who threw coffins at you, and then he'd get locked in the coffins. But that monster is probably still in the game somewhere.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it is.
called the Undertaker.
That's it.
Funny enough, when I related
He's not a
that,
wrestler.
I related that story about that character to
Yeah.
my friend's 10-year-old son.
Mm-hmm.
He got really, really interested in the game as a result of that. Suddenly, it got his attention.
Right. So we've learned this phase,
Yorick.
and I think once we've got past a couple of the rules queries, I think it flows quite smoothly. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think the biggest problem I had rules wise was where it said, "Have you completed any objectives?" and it didn't say that they were objectives.
Joel's suggesting we don't go rock climbing.
Rock climbing or anywhere near rivers.
Yeah, through the onsen, he's suggesting.
Right.
Right. Okay. But yeah, we're done. So thank you very much to everybody for watching. Thank you, Joel, for your help and support. We will be back same time, same place next week, but without Pete, and we will be Rob, and we'll be playing Chapter 1 Exploration Phase.
Don't let Rob kill my character.
We'll try not to. And just before I go, as I mentioned at the start, these are not sponsored videos. So a big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for funding the channel. And if you like the content that I create and you want to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. Other than that, I will see you later in the week for some more videos. See you next time. Cheers, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.